All right, we are officially now being live streamed. Super exciting. Let me go ahead and start recording on this computer, which I did not do last time. And that helps me. Here we go. All right, that helps me with uploading to our YouTube channel down the road. All right, welcome everyone to The Word is Right. This is our anniversary show. I'm so freaking excited to be here, and I'm so excited for all of you. I should probably put the chat on this other computer just in case someone tries to message me on that one. All right, so I'm running two computers, two mouses, two keyboards, and this very long list plus my notes. So bear with me if you would tonight. If I miss a message, just resend it. But we're kind of on a tight timeline. The schedule is up on our event page. But we start promptly at 8:15 with Sky's the Limit. Each of the features have 5 minutes. So we'll go over all of that. We'll go over the rules for today, for tonight. And yes, so I only have 10 minutes to squeeze in everything I got to squeeze in as we give folks a little bit of a grace period to get here and perhaps also try to fit in. I didn't even think about a poem yet, darn. Okay, so The Word is Right really came about during COVID. For those who might be new or who aren't very familiar yet with The Word is Right, it came around during COVID because we were all stuck at home. And Ma Dukes and I, we had met in an online chat forum in an online open mic, and we were like, wow, we really love these personal spaces, these spaces where you get to know people. So why don't we just start our own thing? And so we were playing with names, and she dubbed the name The Word is Right, and thus The Word is Right was born as I started this Facebook platform. And she was my partner in crime, if you will, building this platform for the first couple years that was growing. And now it really belongs to all of you, as we have now so many co-hosts and hosts and peripheral support system here to do things. So major shout out and thanks to Ma Dukes for being part of the building process of The Word is Right and helping give its inception. We've also been able to really partner with other online platforms like Guerrilla Poets. Shane Maynard out of North Carolina runs that. We do a lot of things with Guerrilla Poets. If you have not had a chance to check them out, please do so. We also partner with Garage Poets. That is Jeff Taylor's online platform. They're out of just outside Boston. They're out of Malden, Massachusetts. And of course, Red or Green Books, which is my press. We have done a lot of things. Thanks, Maureen, so much. We've done a lot of things for poets as far as getting literature to print, getting anthologies done, getting collections of poetry out there, ebooks, all that stuff. And so we're very excited to be able to partner with the press as well to help achieve that. So just a couple of quick things. This is technically our second anniversary because we're going into our third year. And I would have never thought, if you would have told me 2 or 3 years ago that I would be here and have an opportunity to work with these incredible artists, I would have said, you're crazy. Because at the time, I mean, I just lived in little podunk Albuquerque, New Mexico, right? I didn't realize the world was quite as incredible as it is. And that realization is really a big homage and a thank you to all of you, and thank you for coming to work here, right? To come to be part of The Word is Right, part of what we're doing. We currently have 1,297 followers on Instagram. I mean, on Facebook. I was so hoping we get 3 more. Maybe by the end of tonight, we could get at least 3 more to click over that 3,000 follower milestone. That's 1,000 a year, just about. That's exceptional, right? If you're not following The Word is Right, please do so. We have 1,218 followers on Instagram, and that's not even something we're really active in right now. So that's just amazing as well. We started our YouTube channel. Lizzie Strauss is just on it, getting her stuff uploaded to that. Go to our YouTube channel, The Word is Right. You can see all the past shows. Please like, share, subscribe, follow. Right? We can't continue to grow and build if people aren't sharing. So please share. If you would like to be part of the email list, right? Shaki G who hosts Out Loud Podcast Live. She has graciously accepted the mission, the impossible mission of doing a monthly newsletter and sending it out to our email list. It has our shows for the month, any new announcements, any fun things that are happening. So if you would like to be on that email list, and we send links, direct Zoom links out during the week for shows, and then our monthly newsletter, just message us at The Word Is Right, and we can get you, or message me or Shaki, and we'll get that email put into the chat. All right. We have openings here at The Word Is Right. If you are interested in coming to do a show here, whether it's a show, whether it's a workshop, whether it's something to do with art or music, or something that you're into, reach out to us and let us know. We're always growing, we're always evolving, and considering anyone who is interested in being here. I would just ask that you put a little proposal together, what you would want to call it, what your schedule is, kind of what your interests are, what your goal is with the show, so that we can find you the right place and the right other shows to complement around your show. And you can just email me, Marissa at redorgreenbooks.com. It's READ. All right. Or message us at The Word Is Right. Also, feature slots are open for next year. Okay. If you're interested in featuring, you've never featured before, or if you have featured in the past and you'd like to come back and feature, please let us know. We do have feature slots open. And of course, publishing. If you've never published a book of poetry, a full collection of poetry, I am putting together my 2023 invitations, and the letters of intent will go out early next year. Speaking of early next year, American Graveyard Calls to End Gun Violence will be launching early part of next year. The pre-orders are already on the website for that if you'd like to help out. Many in this room are already in that book. So there's a literary book, and then there's a separate full color art book on that. All right, going down the list, I have to acknowledge all of my Word Is Right family and crew and team, because we would not be here without all of you. And that's just the way it is. I'm one person. There's only so much I can do, but all of us together, right? Many hands make light work. It really is a testimony to all of you, as well as all of the supporters, the people who come to the open mics, the people who help support the shows. Those are you're epically, monumentally important to the growth of this platform. So thank you. Chance on Bird, we're so excited for Chance on. He leads the haiku workshops the second and fourth Sunday of the month, and if you've not done that, please do so. He is on his way to breaking the Guinness Book of World Records for most haiku. He also leads the Postcard Poets program. It's an anonymous program where you can send and receive postcards to anyone in the world. I think, well, it used to be 33 cents. The post office has since raised the prices, but it can't be that much to send a postcard. If you would like to do that, reach out to us and let us know. You'll get an anonymous list of addresses. You do not know who they are, but you can send postcards out. Christopher Moore is amazing, right? Christopher Moore does more poetry with Christopher Moore here at The Word Is Right. He also has his own online open mic that he does once a month. Please, please support his poetry. Eddie, the fireman, foreman, poetastic, we call him. He helps co-host Moist Mondays with me on the fourth Monday of the month. He also is our tech guru for movie nights, which are going to be the first Saturday night every month. So thanks so much, Eddie, for that. Elizabeth Sophia Strauss, Deadpan Lizzie. She hosts Deadpan Dope. We're super honored to have her. She also helped curate the Out Loud LGBTQ literary art anthology. So she is on it in all avenues. So thank you so much, Deadpan, for everything that you do there. Generalissimo Brian Franco, right? He does Cafe Generalissimo on the first and third Monday. This is an afternoon show, right? It was afternoon for me. It might be evening for some, but it's a little bit earlier. If you've not had a chance to do his open mic, please do so. Jeff Taylor with Garage Poets, they do the second and fourth Friday night. I am excited to say that the first Friday night will be Ron Mark Thompson's Ray of Sunshine workshop, and we partner with him and the Bronx Art and Fun Hub. Yes, baby, you can get some more. We partner with him in the Bronx Art and Fun Hub out of New York City, and he will be bringing back his monthly workshop the first Friday of every month. The last Friday of every month, of course, is Freestyle Fridays with Ray Jane. So Fridays, we've got you covered as well. Nick Paleologos does Poetry with Nick P, the first and third Wednesday of every month. Like, you gotta get to the poetry. Oh no, excuse me. I'm sorry, Nick. I keep doing this. It's not Poetry with Nick P. It's Right to the Mic. Right, WRITE, Right to the Mic. He does an hour workshop followed by an hour open mic, and his workshops are wonderful. We have Maureen Medina. She is doing an incredible meditation, um, um, mindfulness, quiet, open mic workshop type, well, not really open mic, but like workshop event that she does as well. If you have not met her or read her book, please do so. She's phenomenal. We have Ramark Thompson, like I said, he's going to do the first Fridays. Shane Maynard, Guerrilla Poets, we work a lot with her. She's going to be doing some upcoming 5th days of the week workshops next year. Shaki G, as I mentioned earlier, she does newsletters, but she also heads our Out Loud podcast live event. So thank you so much, Shaki. And she does that in collaboration with Star Child. We are looking currently for folks to help co-host that, okay? If you're interested in helping to co-host our LGBTQ podcast live with Shaki and Star Child, please reach out to us. And I'm very proud to announce that Tori Letts is going to be launching her Poets Anonymous the third Sunday of every month. And so that's that. All right. So some quick ground rules, as I know we're coming up to the time today. The first, in this 8 o'clock hour, we have Sky's the Limit, Elizabeth Sophia Strauss, Doc Janning, Just Our Misdemeanor, Mariel Shinobi, Generalissimo, Kenya the Songbird, Ed Poetastic, and Chance on Bird. We got 5 minutes, y'all, right? We got 5 minutes. When you get to 4 minutes, I'm going to put up this beautiful Season's Greeting red card so that you can at least know that you're right on the edge, okay? And I'm going to give everyone at least an extra 60 seconds since I'm going over slightly here. This is a free show. It's a free event. If you would like to tip me so that I can continue to fund the Word is Right's platform, I am accepting donations for the Word is Right to continue this going. So I will put my Cash App, my PayPal in the chat. I am not reading anyone's bios tonight. I'm not going into that. We don't have time. But you have 5 minutes. So plug yourself, plug your work, plug your merch, all right? So without further ado, and I do apologize for going 60 seconds over, we're going to bring up our first reader. We have Sky's the Limit, followed by Elizabeth Strauss, and then Doc Janning.
Hello, everybody. I'm Sky's the Limit. My link tree is link.tree/Sky's the Limit. That's SKYZALEMMETT. I am reading a piece and something that I scribbled down as well. To whom it may concern. Beginning immediately, you are relieved of your duties. You have chosen to keep your weapons, however, no weapon formed against me shall prosper, for I may not be a god, but I am goddamn free. Contrary to your twisted take on reciprocity, my confidence and worth don't rely on what you do. I am not your prisoner nor indebted to you. My presence on this earth does not guarantee you my servitude. Although my legacy is built from every scar you made, I refuse to pick up what you're laying down today, refuse to accept what you tried to pass on to me, and I refuse to entertain your insecurity, and I no longer endure this disrespect. I am not your friend and you're incapable of being mine, so keep your hands and mouth in check. You will no longer hold anything over my head. Not my flaws or my shame. I've recognized your game, and I don't care if you're unhappy with this, for your opinion of me will never be any of my business. I once was a trophy you would display for fun, but I am done being the son you wanted but never got. It is not my responsibility, nor should it be a thing, to uphold your faulty conditioning. You never said sorry, and that's our generational curse. And for once, I won't either. For protecting myself, my health, my worth, my peace, and putting myself first. My vulnerability is not a weakness. You see, I forgave you so you couldn't have a hold on me. However, if you feel an immediacy to object, expect me to put your words back into check, for you can bank on the fact that this letter was meant to be written by me more than it was to be read by you. I would send both my middle fingers in the envelope, but my body is too precious to inflict more life lessons I'd only hope to unlearn. My kisses are no longer given, they're earned, so I won't use my lips to seal this. My only obligation is to me so I can heal this. I won't let my eyes wound themselves again by seeing another ounce of trauma that you pass off as compassion. Your version of love is hate in action, handing out toxicity like it's a fashion statement. I used to accept every gift you've ungiven, but I've spent 3 times the original price with family, friends, and my own life. But I'm now a survivor, and by declaring independence from your narcissism, I am either healing injuries I have already listed and some I didn't even know existed. I screwed myself enough by keeping you in my life. So I unscrew me to say, screw you. Sincerely, your daughter.
Goddamn, Skyza!
Thank you. And the second thing is something I just jotted down. My demons don't wear masks. They wear glasses. Reading and taking classes on the way I move, scoping out each mistake, every bad decision becomes an opportunity for them to make incisions. The clearer they see, the more accurate the precision, and my conscience keeps begging me to choose differently because my demons are nearsighted, but not far. Others farsighted, but too near, too close for me to see until they are actually wearing me. Using my skin for their renditions without my permission, stashing every skeleton back into the closet where they can't be seen. Shadows without work hang on to me past Halloween, overstaying their welcome like ornamental hooks on a Christmas tree, singing how sleigh bells ring, but right now it's way past spring. That was just a little short. Thank you very much.
Whew. You got 1 more minute. You want to plug anything?
Oh, yes, actually, I do. 1 more minute. So I'm going to go ahead and plug and tell people that I'm actually competing for the tryouts to be a member of Southern Fried Poetry Slam. Hopefully I'll make it. Southern Fried Poetry Slam is coming to Knoxville, Tennessee. So I've been waiting since I first heard about it since 2015 to at least try out. So January 14th is going to be the first day. Crown Plaza in Knoxville, Tennessee. I'm going to be trying out there to hopefully be a member of the 5-member teams of Southern Fried Poetry Slam. So thank you.
That is awesome. Y'all unmute your mics. Give Sky's the Limit a quick round of applause. If you're not following her, please do so. This is not stopping. Next up, we have our very own Elizabeth Sophia Strauss, Deadpan Lizzie.
Hello, Beanie Blessings. I am honored to be an MC and producer here at Word is Right for a couple years now. So thank you, Marissa, for asking me to be a part of the team. And we're actually going to celebrate the 1-year anniversary of Deadpan Dope on Tuesday. So come by to the Word is Right if you want to learn more about that. IGES_Strauss at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time because I'm in New York City. All right, and it's a medium for all beanies. I'm not wearing a beanie right now, as you can see, but I usually am. All beanies in art, so don't be shy. And there's never pressure to read. And we work on some I statements, right? Because we got to work on ourselves. So that's something we started a few months ago. I'm only going to read one poem tonight. It's from my new collection of proses called Inner Visions. You might not be able to see it because of the green screen. It is published with Red Green Books and Telltale Poetry. I'm a 5-time published author with Red Green Books. So thank you, Marissa, for continuing to believe in my art. And as she said earlier, I brought my brainchild Out Loud, the LGBTQ anthology, to them. And I'm so honored that's out in the world to help people communicate more easily on their truths, right? And to save lives. And on that note, I'm going to read the prose from the book, Simply Sexy. Sexuality, a word that frightens many. It did for me for almost 20 years. Though I have known since I was 3 that I like women, for 2 decades, I was more scared than a pussycat getting a bath. Eventually, those of us who choose to educate ourselves and explore who we are never stop screaming on blast, I am queer and I am here. Fighting the heteronormative, receiving hate after hate after hate by one part of the community because we were not ready to slide into their part just yet. And the ones who say they cannot solely love one gender or be attracted to someone because of their appearance, I choose to not interact with those haters. Or the ones who say it makes no sense that I'm religious and gay. I am me, and I do not owe anyone an explanation of who I am and why I do and what I do. Sexuality and gender is a journey. Some have their realizations before others. Some do not have their rainbow shine until later in life. Maybe some never will. It is a personal journey, not one we can rush, and never should. We all fit somewhere on the Kinsey scale, and there is not one negative number on it, as we are all equal, valuable, and beautiful. The human body is a work of art, and we are only given one, so treat it well. You do you, I'll do me, and maybe some of you too, at least the ones I have not done yet. And if you cannot laugh at that last stanza, you will certainly not be one I plan on doing. So listen to your erotic intelligence, listen to others, always practice safe sex, consent, 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 consent. What's that word? Consent. And there are those who will always say sex is sinful, but isn't it more fun when we think of it that way? That is from March 5th, 2021. I wrote that as I started my spoken word journey a couple months in. The reason I'm only going to leave you with that one poem tonight is because I want it to resonate with you for a while. Those who have just heard it for the first time, some might have heard it before, read it. I'm just going to say it. I am a proud, poetically beautiful, queer person. Queer is my word. It's many people's words. It is not a word that should be challenged or used negatively. And we have to keep reminding people we are proud to use the words. We don't censor people for their identity. Okay. And if you are a part of the problem. You are censoring people who choose to use words as part of their identity. You are part of the problem, and it is predatory. So I'm going to leave you with that. If anyone's interested in buying any of my books, you can reach out to me or Marissa, and we'll hook you up with one. IGES_Strauss or ElizabethSophiaStrauss.com, just my name. I just want to say congratulations to our team here at Worders Right. What an amazing journey it has been. I want to thank Shane Maynor, Marissa Prada especially, who just continues to be my cheerleader and just wants us all to succeed. She's just a light to this community. She's just a positive person in our community. And we can't wait to see our family grow more and what kind of art and important work we bring to our platforms, because we're word architects, right? We're just constantly building using our words. So I'm just gonna say beanie blessings and congratulations to all the artists tonight and our family. And yeah, thank you.
Oh, Lizzie, let's go. Oh my goodness. We're rocking and rolling this very, very amazing anniversary show. I wish I had like a whole feature set for all of you, but I don't, because we got a lot of people to get to tonight. Tonight is designed to give you a taste of all the features who've been here throughout the year. So go back and watch their full feature if you want. It's all on our Word is Right page. And Doc Janning is no exception. He is he is a poet laureate out of South Euclid, Ohio. We just love Doc. So whenever you're ready, Doc, take it away.
Okay, before I begin reading, I put a quote from Rod McEwen in the chat. It doesn't matter who you love or how you love, but that you love. Nocturne. On the threshold of forever, we sail the river of love, a mangata of joy on a barge of dreams. We glide along stars on timeless Aeolian breeze into a multiverse of us, a Tonglen sea of us. Then weave a baldaquin of bliss in ecstatic darshan intimacies of heart, mind, and soul across infinities of time. Entwining in velvet dark, we consummate our passion in raptures and rhapsodies as we is translated to us. Abscission, walking between worlds on a journey of distant longing, waiting to catch the light in the infinite evernight and heart of silence. Memories of forever abscess from the tree of time, drawing across eons beyond shores of darkness, the fabric of dreams. Visions of yesterday flow on rivers of stars, an odyssey of emotion for something lost. which may have never been found. Reveries of tomorrow fly across galactic chasms, hopes of the future, searching for illumination, seeking to belong. Befores and beyonds of eras and ages grow in thought of an eternity, in dimensions of us. Tabula rasa. In the ineffable calligraphy of time, who is become a tabula rasa? What and why the same? And timeless memories of you drift through my dreams. A missing song, a plan which was lost in unborn air of a tattered self, surrounded by life on a shattered ship of solitary. And you are there, born of latent thought, in soft winds and warm rememory. Then inexplicable secret reasons known to all, known to none. A melody of forever played on silent strings of stars, echoes in the never of between. And in edgeless sound of ever night are infinite longing symbols of Saudade, Iraith, and Kuch. And I begin? And I will finish with something brand new. It's the lyrics for a song. And a couple of you have heard me present it already. Its title is "Tu me manques toujours," which is French, from "You are missing from me, always." I wonder where you are this moment. Tu me manques toujours, though you're present in my dreams. You're but a whispered breath away, tu me manques toujours, and we'll meet where dreams begin. In this life and time we've parted, tu me manques toujours, though I would be with you again. And I feel your warmth surround me, tu me manques toujours, in the darkness of my dreams. In the darkness of my dreams, tu me manques toujours, in the darkness of my dreams. And you're always here beside me, et tu me manques toujours, in the darkness of my dreams. Et tu me manques toujours, tu me manques toujours, toujours. Thank you.
Oh, Doc Janny, everyone. Yes. Oh, Doc. It never disappoints. We just love you. Like, thank you. Man, the world just needs you. It's almost like you're a poet laureate. All right. Oh my God, I'm so excited. And I do apologize if it seems like I'm rushing through everything, because I am, because they only have 5 minutes and I can't talk a lot in between. Next up, all the way from the UK, we have Just a Misdemeanor.
Yo, big up gang. Can you hear me? All right, I'll get cracking. As you say, time's of the essence. So, all right, this piece is called Heartbeat. So far apart, yet so connected. Endless miles and time zones can't separate our bond. Two hearts stitched forever from our first life together. Woven souls interlaced, healing each other's hurt. Pure love, natural remedy. One love medication, reminding the world we should make it spin. Spread our message, combine energies, infinite changes are a possibility. This world isn't ready. 7,000 light years and all the planets we visit in between could impart our hearts. Every lyric ever listened to, I now hear so clear. All them songs make sense and life has a purpose. Adorning upside down frowns and matching patterns, blending our lives, our hearts, always in sync. My heartbeat, pulsating, myosin, protein, endorphins, dancing, happiness, brainwaves connecting, soul's desire. Let me take the weight of the world off your shoulders, help you carry your burdens. You can borrow my smile when you're tired. I'll part the clouds so it never rains on you. Just let me love you. Show you how the world should have treated you. Share the sunset with your glow. Master the colors of the rainbow. Collect all the stars so you'll never be alone. Your voice is like music to my ears, in rhythm, soul singing, reviving my heartbeat, pure vibrations with just one gaze. Praise God for listening, yearning to be heard, seen, loved maybe, lost, roaming, wandering this lonely planet alone, needing to find my person, longing to be loved again. He answered my prayers, reconnected our friends, duplicating dreams, we found each other again. Let's show the universe what I love you more than really means. Tag team, unstoppable, together. Only thing that really makes sense, you are my heartbeat, my queen, my everything. Namaste. All right, and this piece is a bit different. It's called Denial. Not ready to say you were, because you are still everything to me. Can't accept this new reality that made you history, when your love will always be present, a daily gift of memories you still bring, when I should say you left me with. Never want to leave you in the past tense, was, when, remember how she is, always will be. I only want to share the memories with you. Instead, blurred images dance colors behind my tear-stained eyes. Never wanted to say goodbye, just as much as I miss saying hello. Denying the truth, rejecting that day and every second that time stole. Altering every scene instantly. Stole the air I used to breathe. Broke the voice I once abused. Shattered the heart I thought was fixed enough to carry on. Ignorant to real pain. Infinite affliction suffocates every cell. Blinking and breathing, the brain's only mission. Unable to unravel this tangled mess of confusion. A labyrinth of locked doors and missteps, scrambled webs, intricate patterns, endless mazes, no exit. Trapped, continually. Clusters of knots, twisting, tighter and tighter. As the noose takes grip, rope burns outline my throat. Cutting shapes, matching this lost soul ablaze. Darkness cloaks the smoke-filled room, imploding, silently, daily. Taking the heat to keep the peace, forever scorched, blisters camouflage, history. Is that?
Yeah, we're right about time, but you maybe have like 30 45 seconds. You want to plug something, plug yourself?
Well, you know, if you don't know by now, I do art in it. It's always my thing. Get your merch, holler at me. I'm an artist, just on misdemeanor. You know, this is art, everything's art. That's why I say I do art in it, because I do art in it.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Just Our Misdemeanor. And thank you so much for being here. I know the UK is quite it's later. It's a lot later. And I know you haven't really been feeling like so well. So thank you for being here. We just appreciate you so much. If you're not following her, please do so. Again, these are short blurbs from all the features this year. You can go back and watch their feature on our Facebook page or our YouTube channel. The word is right. Next up, we got Mariel Shinobi of Poetry. This guy, like he's awesome. Let's go. Mariel, where you at? There he is. All right,
I am Mariel Shinobi of Poetry. You gotta say those things like a Tribe Called Quest and a pimp named Slipback. But you can say Mario if you want to say all that. Don't write poetry. I just put words together creatively, but if you like it, follow me. What's going on, wifey from the other side of the pond? That was a good piece. All right. This one's called How Do You Taste? It's a dark night. And you decided to walk across my sight with your body reflected off the moonlight, knowing that you done fucked up, right? When you look at edible. And I got the urge to eat you straight off this fucking table. I mean, you enable the beast within me to devour you like a Thanksgiving feast. So I'm slowly licking my teeth, only imagining how I'm gonna inhale you piece by piece. The scent of your aroma has the nerves of my nose, which expose the urges for me to go beast mode. In fact, it attracts me to your creamy abstracts as like a fly. I'm drawn to your Venus flytrap. Slide my hand onto your back as the nerves send signals to your brain that arch your frame, which reveals the overflowing honey pot that you seem to contain. The drip from your clitoris looking overwhelmingly delicious. I'm smitten. I must partake in this supplement. I will let spit slip off the tip of my tongue as I make affinity signs around your honey dip. As I sip on your orgasmic substance. Remember my mama saying, make sure you eat all your vitamins so you can get big and strong. But I think it's the same when I'm going hard and long. Slow strokes from the tongue as for my enjoyment, as I'm understanding your assignments to go deep within your oceans, like I've released the Kraken. I'm just trying to tickle your fancies while sucking the juices through your panties, managing to hold up your legs for our safety. Because this head game can go crazy. I mean, I'm understanding what Tyrese was saying when he was singing "Sweet Lady." Because tasting because you're tasting like you could be my sugar baby with all this candy that I can eat. Sweet enough to cause unwanted cavities, sweet enough to cause unwanted cavities, but it's okay. I'm just trying to suck out your calories. And you're trying to get rid of that fupa, ain't you? Well, let me unclog your pipes like I would your property super and coach you through this nut like I would your orgasmic doodle. Hold my dreads like a paddle and don't let go. So I can roll your boat gently down your cream as you stream in my esophagus, as you cream into my esophagus, giving you 100% confidence that you can release your inner dominance. Don't worry about the consequences. I've written my will and no charges will be given to the woman of this killing, so be free to let your pussy express exactly how she's feeling. But may God have mercy in your soul as you gasping for life as my tongue guides you to the afterlife from this mustache ride. Don't think your pride will allow you to die. So look alive, because you've been called to duty. And I got your revive. I mean, you wanted to know what this mouth can do. So I'll show you it does whatever you need it to. Because in my tongue, I give you life and death, fast heartbeats and shortness of breath, urges to grab the pillow and caress your breast as your body getting intense feelings that it needs to express. So I must confess, I just love how you taste. And I'm sure that you can hear it from the sounds that I make as I clean my plate. So just know that you ain't got to say anime. You telling me, eat the cake. And that's that first piece.
Let's go. All right, you got like 1 more minute, my friend.
Okay, 1 more minute. All right, I'm gonna do this one. Okay. Macaroni noises. Let me serve that cheese. That with a gushy. That keeps me down like I'm praying on 2 knees. Yum, yum, lick up your cum some. Face deep in your pussy like I'm devouring watermelon. It drips down slowly. Girl, why is your pussy trying to argue? It's trying to talk to me, but I'm trying to make you gargle. So let me slide this dick deep down where it touches your tonsils and push that button like I play Ready to Rumble. Oh, we can tumble. Don't think this sweet cider won't conquer your jungle, because the moment that you fumble, I'm going to catch you like a football being fumbled. Because, baby, what I can do to your pussy might seem complicated, but I promise you, my stroke game is going to be your favorite. Because I try to dig deep down inside like I'm reaching for your soul, but I'm taking my time because I know it takes time reaching gold. But I'm going to dig so deep because, baby, I'm trying to go planetary. I'm trying to make you scream my name so loud that you start receiving text messages from the library. Like, listen, do you see how the sun grabs your ass? Oh, I'm experiencing jealousy. Because I'm trying to be each light particle bouncing off your ass like quantum theories. Give me an out-of-body experience. Listen, I'm trying to fill in the gaps of your honeypot and make words come at you like, don't stop. Listen, if I die, I die. Write it on the obituary. Because a death like this, I'm going to have to write it in the poetry. And that's that piece. Appreciate it. I know I went up a little.
Yeah, let's go, y'all. Let's go. Mariel Shinobi, I love it. It's hot, right? So don't forget that we definitely have an erotic show here. Word is right. So yeah, we got some delicious erotic poets here. Very, very awesome. Thank you so much, Mariel. Drop your socials in the chat if y'all want to. And if you're not here for Moist Mondays, you got to eat your ass here because no, we don't record that or live stream that. All right, next up we got Generalissimo, Brian Franco, followed by Kenya the Songbird and Eddie Poetastic.
Shalom, everyone. I'm going to do 2 poems. And happy holidays. This is called Was the Truth About Christmas. Was the night before Christmas, when in the North Pole, a strange, mysterious wind did blow. Then Santa's pet emus buried their heads in the snow. The reindeer got loose and ate every dreidel from the Hanukkah bushes. Mrs. Claus got drunk and pinched all the male elves on their tushes. The lady elves later found her passed out in her easy chair, drew multicolored dicks on her face with Sharpies, and cut off her hair. This year, Santa secretly bought a dozen drones to fly presents down chimneys so he wouldn't dirty his suit. making his yearly $1,000 dry cleaning bill moot. He hovered over houses and directed the drones with a remote control. He was saving so much time, he yelled, "Fuck yeah, Santa baby, rock and roll!" What happened next qualified as a Christmas clusterfuck when the reindeer started sporadically dropping undigested dreidels from their butts. The Jewish toys broke skylights, damaged roofs, and countless cars, not to mention poor Santa's therapy bill and emotional scars. The whole situation caused Santa enormous guilt and shame, despite the fact that the Gentiles learned to play the dreidel game. Insurance paid off damages since no one believed in old Kris Kringle, a fact that made Santa smile and gave his soul a little tinkle. He got home and saw empty schnapps bottles next to his unconscious wife, then told himself that for the most part, he lived a pretty decent life. It was the morning after the night before Christmas when Santa discovered his beloved emus had frozen to death after burying their heads in the snow, which was the tip of an iceberg of traumatic emotional blows. So he plucked their feathers and carved out enough steaks for a year, then fixed himself a sesame bagel with lox, onions, and a nice schmear. While he drank his coffee, he asked the missus about the dicks drawn on her face. She railed about the elf bitches and how she'd put them all in their place. He just smiled at her, nodded yes, and fantasized about changing his name and face, running off to Rio de Janeiro, and disappearing without a trace. Yes, this story is 100% true, and now the truth is out that Santa is a Jew. I do have one more very special poem.
Yes,
I
you
wrote.
got 2 more minutes. Go.
Yes, well, I wrote it on the birthday of the person who is my Siamese twin. It's called A Recipe for Marissa. There have been people who have tried to replicate the recipe for Marissa Prada. The list of ingredients is your guess is as good as mine type stuff. A properly prepared plate of Marissa Prada would undoubtedly have to include both red and green hot peppers cultivated in the desert soils of Hatch, New Mexico. Of course, they would be used for both savory and sweet purposes. When serving up some Marissa, it is totally appropriate to dip the peppers in melted chocolate or maybe drizzle them with luscious lemony hollandaise sauce. But the main ingredient would be words. Words that sing and dance and laugh and wear their hearts on their sleeves. Marissa would be incomplete without hugs and love and shoulders made for crying on. Marissa Prada might have nutritious curative properties, but she is not food. She is a woman, a mother, a boss lady extraordinaire, mamacita caretaker, and the kind of friend we all wish existed till we were awarded the privilege of being her friend and realized she is reality. Gracias, Marissa. And thank you, everyone.
Oh,
and of course,
gee.
Monday is my next Cafe Journalissimo.
Yes, Monday Cafe Generalissimo. Don't miss out on that. Gee, thank you so much. I just love you. Thank you. Yes, he's my Siamese twin, y'all. All right, we're gonna keep going. Next 3, we got Kenya the Songbird, Ed Poetastic, followed by Chance on Bird, and those 3 will finish up our 8 o'clock hour, and they'll roll into the 9 o'clock hour. Are you ready, beautiful Kenya? And let me do the screen share because you're going to share that. So let me make that available for everyone. All right, there you go.
Okay, can y'all hear me okay? I don't know if y'all can hear me good.
Yes, ma'am, we got you.
All righty. All right. I saw him looking at me from a distance. His face seemed like I knew him in a past life. Or maybe he was a man that I dreamed of having in my grasp. Whatever the case, I had to approach him and see what he smelled like. His cologne reminded me of cinnamon, vanilla oil mixed with incense. I loved it. He started moving closer to me and we danced the night away until we were the only ones on the floor. He took me to his layer of ecstasy and I reached mountaintops and galaxies astronomers haven't even discovered yet. The way he licked and sucked and plucked and opened the fountain between my butterrum thighs. It gave me that sugar that was so magical it almost seemed forbidden. He gave me air while he was down there and I felt alive, more alive than any man has ever made me feel. This feeling was oh so real and he made me feel it again and again, and again, and again, and again. I woke up the next morning with my body on top of him. He filled me with sweet kisses on my forehead and proceeded to ask me if I wanted him again for breakfast. And my answer will forever be yes. 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 Yes.
Oh, let's
Thank
go.
you.
You have a few more minutes, baby girl, if you want to do some more stuff.
Oh, snap. I got a few more minutes. Come get me. I'm on fire. When I was younger, I used to watch cartoons and women get rescued by their knight in shining armor, and I never really thought it to be true or that I needed to be saved. It wasn't until I met you. You were the purest display of love and sensuality. The conversations we had were so organic that we found ourselves completing each other's sentences and thinking about the same things. Seems like we were kindred spirits and I knew you in a past life. Maybe I was your husband and you were my wife. Maybe I was your queen and you were my king, or maybe I was that forbidden fruit that you couldn't help but taste. Whatever the case, you took a bite out of me and I loved it. It was magical. When I first felt you, the way you kissed my lips made me lose my breath and change my panties. My mouth watered as you tasted my honey glazed waters, and how your tongue touched my soul through my walls. Damn, you have one hell of a sweet tooth. Your fangs devoured my chocolate, and I was compelled to wet your instrument with my melodies, creating sweet harmonies as your horn disappeared into my percussion. Shaking my trouble as you give me that bass I've been wanting. And it was that 69 had you strumming me like a guitar, and I blew out your amplifier as you rained symphonies all on my keys. And it was a encore after encore and after encore. Damn, I like being the sheet music to your orchestra. Daddy, maestro, please play in me. Play with me, having me hit high notes as you put our song on repeat while you vibrato my musical universe. Now, let's make music that will never, and I do mean ever, ever, ever end. Thank
Kenya.
you.
Oh my God. If y'all are not following Kenya the Songbird, please do so. If you're not on Clubhouse, get your ass on Clubhouse, Instagram, drop your socials in the chat. Oh my God. If y'all are not coming to Moist Mondays, get your ass to Moist Mondays because that's where we at. Let's go. Thank you so much, Kenya. Oh, I don't know.
Thank you,
All
thank you,
right.
thank you.
We got to do a full feature, another full feature for you. All right, let's go. Ed Poetastic.
Oh,
You're
shit.
yeah. Oh, we we ought to do like a panel, like you and Vivid and a couple of the other ladies, and do an entire show of just you guys. Yes. Let's go. We got next up. We got Ed Poetastic, followed by Chance on Bird. That closes our 8 o'clock hour. Then we move to our 9 o'clock hour, and I'll go over that list shortly. Are you ready, Poetastic?
Always ready. My name is Eddie. Thank you for my wonderful Potastic family. Woo! Thank you for letting me be here. I'm in gear. So please don't be in tears. My name is Ed Potastic, already feeling fantastic. Please get in touch and enjoy my rhyme for Alpha Sublime. I got one piece or two pieces, but I don't know, it'll take too much time. This is called Life Jacket. I wish you would step from that ledge, my friend. You could cut ties all lives that you've been living in. And if you don't want to see me again, I'll understand. I'll understand. Please, suicide is a selfish thing. We all know that shadows cling. Don't suffocate in bee stings. Life is full of bittersweet flings. Please understand that depression is scary. Don't nestle in chaotic tapestry. You can guarantee it, only you hold the key. Don't keep crying venomous seas. Please, lives are full of deceit. Only gasoline can fuel your heat. Don't let it keep biting at your feet. Don't keep feeling incomplete. Please, lovers, come and go. Don't let your heart lay frozen in the snow. Don't keep pecked by crows, so you know your glow can still flow. Please, priority is temporary. You can ask Larry, Harry, or Jerry. Money can't leave you wary. On the contrary, say what you can carry. Please don't be anxious. They're just restless nerves. They feel above us, but they are beneath us. Please make the darkness oblivious. Please, misdeeds are mistakes. We live what we make. Please don't let your future break. There are more bigger things at stake. Please, mental illness is tough. We're all full of complex stuff. You don't have to stay rough. You can always remove those invisible cuffs. Please understand that social constructs are unreal. Does it take a short time to heal? Please don't let it crush your will. It's everything but true or real. Please remember that problems are lessons. There is a sun on every horizon. You can't solve all kinds of situations. For information, life has no combination or explanation. Please, we've all been there. Please realize someone cares. You can always bear what you share. Don't let yourself suffer from malls and tears. Please, you're the only one. Please live with all your might and sight underneath the sun. Please don't leave your life undone. Please think about everyone or someone. Please realize you matter. Hey, no more doubtful banter. You can put the past away. I wish you can start from that ledge, my friend. I can understand. I wish you can start from that ledge, my friend. I can understand. I wish you can start from that ledge, my friend. I can understand. I can understand. Thank you.
Let's go, Poetastic! Oh my God, awesome. We love Eddie, the fireman foreman, also known as Poetastic. Thank you so much, Eddie, for being part of our Word is Right family and for featuring this. Well, we got to get you a feature for next year. All right. Next up, we have Chance on Bird, followed by Shocky G, then Jeff Cottrell, as we roll into our 9 o'clock hour. Are you ready, Chance on?
I am ready. Haku. Putin is a hoe, showing his ass to the world. Where's my gas money?
That's my favorite one. I love it.
Let me be. Let me be the pages of your journal. Write on me. Let me be the tape in your recorder. Speak to me. Let me be your therapist. Confide in me. Let me be your partner. Add to me. Let me be your everything. Be the change you want to see in the world, said Gandhi. With the spirit of the Lord upon me, I shall be who and what God designed and designated me to be. I don't care about fame or popularity. I just want to be diligent in my duties so that I'll behold the Lord in his beauty. Until then, I'll do my best to bring about a change so that when I close my eyes, the world will be rearranged. I may be criticized, ostracized, minimized, and brutalized, but I refuse to be hypnotized by this compromise and perverted social order. I refuse to straddle the border. I must be like a thunderstorm, loud, predictable, and do things beyond the norm because the Spirit of the Lord is upon me. And I'll close with another haiku. Marissa Prada, erotica's patron saint. Ma'am, the word is right. Thank you.
Jess, you're too kind. Holy shit. You reread the Putin one again one more time real quick.
Okay. Putin is a hoe, showing his ass to the world. Where's my gas money?
That's the best haiku of this year. You fucked my life. That's so funny. All right. Chance on Bird, yes, thank you so much. If you're not doing his haiku workshop, please go to it as we champion him breaking the Guinness Book World Records for most haiku. And if you're interested in being in the Postcard Post program, please reach out and get in touch with us and or Chance on. All right, we're moving right along as we are bumping into the 9 o'clock hour. 9 o'clock hour, we got Shocky G, Jeff Cottrell, Maureen Medina, Christopher Moore, Ms. Zaney, S.Z. Putnam, Tori Lutz, Elise Versella, Ray Jane, David Leo Serra, Marco Romeo, and Jeff Taylor. It is not stopping. We got a lot going on. Are you ready, Shocky?
Yep. All right. First piece is called Suicide Note. Have you ever read a suicide note? The way it mimics a love letter, a carbon copy of words unsaid, the paper, a library of emotions. Tell mom I'm sorry. I did not mean to hurt her, but goodbye began tasting sweeter than the bitterness of hello. Sugar can be addicting that way. And tell the man whose hands became magnets to all my golden pieces that forgiveness is one thing, but this is the only way I can forget. A suicide note never just a farewell, as if death needs an explanation. They hope it will answer all the questions when they are gone. Deja vu. Hope my poems never become a suicide note, but maybe sometimes they are a cry for help. Do you know the feeling of ripping up the note after the attempt has failed? Watching the words fall to the floor, creating its own poem on survival. How it's so close to death, that rock bottom feels like it's 6 feet deep. I pray you never crave the flavor of absence on a sour stomach, that you keep collecting chances like rainwater. Then I hope it rains so you never run out. Let tomorrow be your best friend so it always comes to visit. And if you ever feel the need to put words on paper, I beg you choose a love letter instead of a suicide note. And next one is called New Love. Y'all, I got a story to tell you. Even though I've been told a million times not to, I fell in love with a poet. Yep, I did it, knowing I would line the pages of her chapbooks, that she would carry pieces of me onto every stage after, I dove in headfirst, showered her with every ounce of my being, read through page after page of all the loves before me, and fell even deeper in love. I am always trying to fix someone broken, and she was fragments of reality, sticks grounded, fallen from a dying family tree, shattered mirrors. But that is not to say she is glass or delicate. No, she is the strongest thing I've seen. The way she made herself a seed when buried and grew into beautiful words, how could I not love her? I fell in love with a poet, a walking metaphor, held her in my hands the way I used to carry lonely, but she was not heavy. Little helium lady, y'all, I fell in love with the poet, and this time, that poet was me.
Oh, Shocky. You got time too. You got like 2 more minutes, my friend.
Oh, shit. Okay.
You don't have to fill it. I mean, it's just if you want to, or you want to plug yourself or your show or anything like that.
Okay. I do the out loud the first Sunday of every month. Currently with my co-host and Lizzie Strauss is filling in for a little while. Again, we are looking for other hosts or people who want to be guests on the show to be part of the panel. If you look to support me, please go to my link tree. I do have a book that's been on Amazon for a few years. If you want to just, it's about the price of a coffee. If you want to help me out, go and grab it. I also just had an anthology with Nymeria Publishing that I'm in. That's also on there if you want to purchase that. Other than that, I think that's everything for me. Thank you, and I appreciate you all.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Shocky G. All right, we're moving right along. Next up, we got Jeff Cottrell all the way from Canada. A slight change in the lineup. So after Jeff, we have Jane Spoken Word. She's going to fill in for Marie Medina, who had to leave. And then we have Christopher Moore. So those are the next 3.
Hey, this is Google is your friend. Hey, you know that new Twitter meme? What new Twitter meme? The one with the kangaroo and the Dr. Pepper bottle. Yeah, what about it? I don't really get the joke. What's it about? Google is your friend. Excuse me? Google is your friend. Why don't you look it up online? I could look it up, but you're right here. I thought you might know. Well, it's not worth my time to explain. Look it up. Okay, fine. By the way, I missed the Jays game last night. You know if they won? Google is your friend. Sorry? Google is your friend. Just look up the score. But you're a Jays fan. I thought you might have watched the game. Yeah, I did, but it's not my responsibility to relay baseball scores to you. I didn't say it was anybody's responsibility, because it isn't. Go look it up like a normal person. Okay, fine, I will. Good. Sure. Now I gotta head to work soon. Oh, okay, how's the company doing? Google is your friend. Google is your friend. Look it up on the stock exchange or something. But I was just asking out of curiosity. Since you work there, they don't pay me to satisfy your curiosity. That's on you. Look it up. But I was just making conversation. Well, I don't owe you conversation. I don't owe you anything. All right, so there. Why does it offend you so much when I ask you a simple question? It doesn't offend me. I'm not offended. You react as if you are. That's pretty presumptuous if you assume you know how I feel about anything. I feel fine if you must know. So why do you lash out at me over a question? I'm not lashing out. I'm just doing you the favor of pointing out you can easily look it up. Google is your friend. But Google is so impersonal. Isn't it more fun to ask another human being? Isn't that what human connection is all about? Isn't it more satisfying to share questions and answers and points of view with other minds? Isn't it more progressive to have a society that openly asks questions and discusses things with nuance and exploration of ideas instead of just silencing each other? Isn't it? No, it isn't. Okay. I'll tell you what it is. It's a sign of your toxic laziness and immaturity. It's a sign you can't be bothered to take responsibility to stay informed. You're so self-absorbed and devoid of empathy that you're willing to waste other people's time manipulating them with inane questions. I think you need serious psychological help. I think you need to take some time to reconsider the way you treat other people. Until you do that work on yourself, you should probably stop trying to connect with others since you clearly have no people skills. All right, I apologize. Do you even know what you're apologizing for? for everything you just said. And I'll work on myself. Sorry, I didn't realize how you felt. Felt about what? About people asking questions. I didn't know you felt that way. Well, Google it, your friend. What? Google is your friend. You should already know. If you looked it up, you would have found my blog, which explains everything I feel. Don't you read my blog? You know something? Sure. Google is my friend. Yes, it is. But you sure the fuck aren't. Goodbye. Hey, where are you going? Come back. Oh, why am I always so lonely? Well, at least Google is my friend. So there's that one. And this one is called Baby Slugs. Baby slugs, baby slugs, baby slugs, baby slugs. Baby slugs crawling through the soil and dirt, searching for leaves and grass to feed on. Baby slugs hatching from their tiny eggs, poking out through the layers of debris. Baby slugs slithering over the moist gray rocks. Baby slugs, baby slugs, baby slugs, baby slugs. Baby slugs looking up at the dimming sky, seeing filthy images in the cloud patterns. Baby slugs marching in through the park at noon, striking fancy poses for the tourists' cameras. Baby slugs making inappropriate passes at your significant other. Baby slugs, baby slugs, baby slugs, baby slugs. Baby slugs running around like savage maniacs, knocking over your grandfather's antiques. Baby slugs hunching over your study desk, finding new loopholes in your tax documents. Baby slugs wondering if a Motorhead reunion could work without Lemmy. Baby slugs, baby slugs, baby slugs, baby slugs. Baby slugs looking over the group bar tab, debating if the server deserves a 10% tip. Baby slugs talking too loud at the movies, kicking the back of your seat during the big reveal. Baby slugs screaming rude words at your child's kindergarten teacher. Baby slugs, baby slugs, baby slugs, baby slugs. Baby slugs planning a violent revolution, sparing only the people with the cleanest socks. Baby slugs plotting world domination, using an 8-beater, a rooster, and 5 Twinkies. Baby slugs naming the galaxies after their favorite Belgian wrestlers. Baby slugs, baby slugs, baby slugs, baby slugs. And I guess that's me.
Oh my God, Jeff Cottrell, everyone. I freaking love this, right? This is our anniversary show. For those who are just joining us, welcome, welcome, welcome. This is a taste, right? A little snippet from every feature who has been here this year. We're just super excited. Not every feature. We featured well over 100 people, but these are the folks who have signed up, who first came, first served to get here to sign up for this evening's event. So thank you all so much. Jeff Cottrell, thank you for being here all the way from Canada. All right, next up we got Jane Spoken Word. Oh, what a treat, y'all. Followed by Christopher Moore and then Miss Zany as we get our 9 o'clock hour rolling.
Hey, y'all. Peace, poets. Nice to see you all. I got some old shit and some new shit. New shit first. Navigating life's labyrinth on shards of sunlight. Fragmented glow pierce my torso. Wrap me in a cloak, smother me in the weight of darkness, scream my war cry, stoking the pyre, fanning the fire, risking my all, cradled I fall, fears unfold, agony uncontrolled, anguish echoed in the wind, misery tattooed beneath my skin, fierce and fading soul within, suffocated by deadly sin, damaged and deviated among dying dreams, absolute truths lost to moonbeams, plucked and bleeding, intention fleeting, no retreating, no resist, I collapse into the dark mist. I whisper my anguish into the void, only to collapse into the dark shadows of forbidden dreams, buried in the boneyard of despair. Fuck you all. My memories know who I am. Do not weep upon my death. Blissful ignorance flows through my bones. Ashes to ashes, reality flashes. Emptiness fills my eyes. Obscurity is me. Second piece, old shit. Liberated by the written word, I am not my past life blurred, despite what you've heard. My future transferred from a dactylogram of the past. Now at last, I am this body. I am these emotions. I am the immortal story. I am the beauty in imperfection. Liberated from the shadows of dark, from a tortoiseshell safety I depart, like an abandoned bus at the station's park. A poet of the street, I'm a motherfucking warrior. I sharpen my pen and I shatter all barriers. Poetry released from an incarcerated mind, floating bars. I did my time getting back to my spit with some new shit. Writing poems for everyone, all my relations, my ancestors of the sun. Who but the rhymer will bring truths to bear? Who but the rhymer verse tragedies of despair? Pens dipped in the blood of suffering hearts, cursing deceptions, tearing lies apart, tumbling words that dangle in my throat, conjuring remedies and antidotes, bleeding into rivers of ink, drowning in rhymes of missing links, where heaven meets hell. No time to think. Collecting dreams from broken machines, dripping metaphors and scorching similes, haunting the streets with spoken word poetry. I spit shit you don't want to hear. I spit rhymes you cannot bear. I'm as harmless as a neutron bomb. I hit your shit with chloroform. I am your audacious, bodacious, beautiful sister, and you better fucking know this sister don't whisper. Peace, y'all.
Oh my God, Jane, spoken word. My Tesoro sister is in the house, y'all. Thank you so much, Jane. If you're not following Jane spoken word, get your shit together.
Thank
Right?
you. Thank you all, poets. Peace.
Tesoro women in the house. Guys, Shaki, me so many. If you're not following us on Tesoro, please, firesingers.com. Go check us out. All right, next up, we got Christopher Moore, our wonderful host of More Poetry with Christopher Moore right here on The Word is Right, followed by Ms. Zaney and then S.Z. Putnam.
Oh, good. It's working this time. Yesterday I had a Zoom and it wasn't working. So now it is. Okay, I will read something from a book that I'm currently working on. This one is titled A Note to the Heart Colonizers. This organ is not yours to command. It does not genuflect with a snap of a finger or any parlor tricks. Its materials and feelings can't be collected to be stored for one of your sad, rainy days with no regards to how it might be feeling. You can send armada after armada you may like, but you will not populate my mind with your thoughts to be used as propaganda against my logical mind. So be sure to turn your drama ship around, because this heart will never be carved up in order to serve your petty emotional needs. And my next one will be the title poem of my next book. This is titled Prometheus' Heart. I displeased a goddess whenever I gazed upon what I should never have. Sorry if you hear my dachshund, I do apologize. Cruel was the game she was tired playing. Every time I thought I found my lovely muse. A thumping power soon took over me, my life organ turning to tiny pieces of granite, with my blood stopping dead in its tracks. Soon it will begin to pump again with mirth, until the next time, for it's chained to its endless cycle. and I believe I will do another one. These are relatively short ones. The Unwanted Flame. I was wandering in the dark until I stole a flame from the gods. This flame was no ordinary flame. It showed not only my ignorance, but others as well. It shined light on a cruel reality I was okay with putting blinders on. Taking this unwanted flame had its price, though. Now those who hid the dark from me sent a creature looking to pluck out my blood pumping heart. Thank you for that. And I do run more poetry here on The Word is Right every second and fourth Wednesday, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. And I also do my own podcast called The Poetic Robin Hood. That one is every first Monday of the month. I upload a pre-recorded episode. And if you would like to be a feature, either on my open mic or on the podcast, first, I'd actually like to hear your work before I consider you to be a feature. That's one thing. And if I've heard yours in the past and you would like to be a feature, please come and talk to me and I will gladly set one up for you. But I normally do feature those who rarely get to feature. So if you're someone who keeps having feature after feature, then you might have to wait a while. Oh, and also, if I still have one more minute, my next book, I think I might have to, yeah, you might not be able to see this one. I do not know. Just give me 1 second if I can do, okay. So this was recently made by Shane Maynor. It is going to be the cover for the book of poems that I was just reading. Of course, it's going to be a little bit differently. It's going to have like the title and stuff like that. But I just wanted to share that as well. I'm done.
That's awesome. It's yes, y'all. Yes, plug your stuff. You got merch. You got books. Those who are watching or perhaps watching this after the fact, if there was someone who you were like, oh, I didn't get their socials, just message us here at The Word is Right. We can hook you up with them if you can't find them based on their name or whatever they're plugging in the video. All right, we're going to keep going. Thank you so much for that, Christopher Moore. Of course, you can find him, more poetry, Christopher Moore, right here at The Word is Right. All right, we got Miss Zany up next, who I'm so excited. She is in our Women's Erotic Anthology, followed by S.Z. Putnam. And I do have Tori Lutz on the list, and I don't, oh, she's here now. Yes, so Tori, you'll be in 3.
Alrighty, greetings everyone. The poetry that I'm going to read, some of these are going to be haiku and then 2 short poems. Alrighty, so from these haiku, these are basically a set of questions that I have asked in 17 syllables. Haiku. Would we tell someone to get over a loved one that has passed away? Haiku. What's wrong with you? Why can't you be normal and be like us robots? Haiku. Damn. Am I to choose between people pleasing or having no friends? Haiku. At times I wonder, truly, is my peace chaos? Is my chaos peace? Haiku. To be sovereign is to be, excuse me, to be sovereign is to be opposite of victim. Now, which one are you? Haiku. As adults, when on earth did we stop using our imagination? Haiku. Where's the coolest place to sleep under the stars? Seems every roof has been taken. My last haiku. My younger self asks, where's the money you're making doing what you love? Ready? This first poem is going to be for the ones doing the 9 to 5. I had to yell out for every time I stepped out every major aisle. I had to watch out for people attempting to smile, since it would be a while before I could clock the hell out of this godforsaken place. The supervisors tell me, don't sit down unless you punch that for a break. Keep working unless you want out of the space. You're just another number. We have more people that can replace you outside. While there's that line of people that want to slave out their lives away, paycheck, paycheck, better recheck how that work is done, or you will be out on your ass. Shit. I regret going out of my way to spend most of my day out of the home doing warehouse work so that I can be left the fuck alone. I'm grown, working to be out on my own, not another drone who's out of her mind. I lost it while filling out that so-called job application. And I'm using my imagination to picture my life out of this job, out of this city, out of this state, out of this country, so I can sip on drinks out of a pineapple while I'm out on the beach wishing you out of my existence. My last piece is a shout out. I ended up writing this on the behalf of Marissa Prada, and it's called Tears Are Welcome Here. She asked, do tears even matter anymore? It took me back when I dealt with the heartache and pain, back when I dealt with the loss, back when I dealt with the grief. Even after it had been years since I unpacked it, she wept, wondering if it would make a difference in her current situation. While it might not make a difference to the other parties that were involved, cry as much as your heart aches, cry as much as your soul hurts, cry as much as it moves for you to feel, cry and watch those who love you show up and hold space until you can do the same for yourself. Release whatever negativity you may be feeling. It is important to know that your tears are welcome here. Thank you so much, everyone, for your time. I am Miss Zany. Please follow me at MissZany.presents on both Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. And if y'all know of any haiku slams or battles, send me the links. I'm down.
Hey, maybe you should start a haiku slam here. Like you want to come do a haiku slam on Word is Right? Like once a month or every quarter or something. Let's go. Yeah, it's totally doable. We got lots of room. We have room to grow here. So
I'm down. We'll chat.
I love it. Thank you so much, Ms. Zany. You know, when you get to know people over the course of, a couple years and through a pandemic, I really do consider all of you my chosen family. So thank you for being here. Next up, we have SZ Putnam. I met S totally by chance on Instagram, and I'm so honored to have published her. And then I got to hug her in New York City for the New York City Poetry Festival, which was so much fun. By the way, we have the New Mexico Poetry Summit the first weekend of June. So y'all need to get your butts to New Mexico in June. If you have issues with housing or anything like that, let me know. I would do our best to try to get you supported if you can get here. Right, like let's go. But it's first weekend of June, New Mexico Poetry Summit. We already have our featured readers already committed, so let's go. But all right, if you've not got her book yet, I will just take a quick moment and say that it has been nominated for a Pulitzer Prize Award. That is something that I gotta take an extra 30 seconds to just give you some roses on that, S, because it's a fucking phenomenal book. Please buy her book. All right, after S, we have Tori Lutz. Elise Vercella is on my list, but I don't see her in the room. So if she's not in the room, then we're all gonna take a shot. Let's go, S, you got the floor.
Hi, I'm home with a whole sick family, so I'm going to make this quick. But going to read a piece from my book, Loose Change, Picking Up the Pieces, and then just a newer piece that I wrote not too long ago. So this one is called When Right is Left Behind, and right as in writing. I cannot write today. How can I write when writing feels wrong? When right becomes left and left is left behind. Everything is behind. Everything is behind, and I'm supposed to forget because it's the past, but the past has passed me by. The future has to be now, but now I don't know who I am. I don't know who I am anymore because I am not more. I am less. I am less happy. I am less loving. I am less trusting. I am less hopeful. Hope. Full. I am full of air as hot as a balloon, and I just wish my words would float away because I am raging inside, raging from the blaze that you set forth within me. You set this blaze within, and it is not a pretty thing, and I cannot see with my own two eyes, eyes that have been blinded by lies, and the lies, they have compounded me into the ground pounded. So now I just lie. I just lie low and I pray. I pray and I pray, and I say empty words to try and lead my broken heart astray, astray from hate, because I hate my life. Or rather, I hate the life of us. Or rather, I hate the life of love. I hate everything that has come to pass for this agonizing chapter to end. And that is When Right is Left Behind. And then one of my newer pieces was a challenge from a friend of mine, and it was, Who are you? So this is I am. I am steel and water, forged through gut-wrenching pain and quenched by self-preservation. I am lost and found, lost navigating new paths made from repeated steps of nervous feet of hope, and found as I resolve to release the past that is binding me. I am destruction and rebirth. With my eyes closed and my hands tied, I blindly sought the future which I felt scorching me. I raised my face to the sky when the ashes touched my cheeks and opened my eyes to my cityscape burning. Survival and resolve were fueled by anger and hope within me, and I was reborn. And that's all I have for you. If you're not following me, follow me on Facebook and Instagram under ESSZ Putnam. And I will do the same. I've been a little absent, super busy with home life and 3 little ones, and been kind of out touring my book a little bit around the Midwest area. So yeah, catch me if you can.
All right. Yes. That's awesome. Thank you so much, SZ Putnam. Y'all, like, go back and watch these full length features if these poets are pulling at your heartstrings and you're like, absolutely, I need to see more of them. All the videos are on our Facebook page as well as our YouTube channel. All right, we're moving right along. Next up, we have another Red or Green Books author, Tori Lutz, who I just love. And she also has a show which we're debuting in January. Right here, it's the 3rd Sunday of the month. Tori Lutz will be leading Poets Anonymous right here at The Word Is Right. Take it away, Mike. Ooh, you look extra beautiful tonight.
Thank you, Marissa. I'm so sorry I'm late. I thought this was in New Mexico time. But I'm here in Aventura Mall in Miami, Florida. So I'm going to be reading a few poems from my book because I feel the need to do that because I have my book through Red or Green Poets. It's Schoolyard Crushes and Prozac Prescriptions. And the first poem that I'm going to do is called Even Good Stories End. I spend the seasons where speaking, believing you to be little more than a band-aid, yet every other chapter of my life seems to be nothing more than a bookmark between pages softened by the oils of your fingertips. I loved you before I understood why I wanted to hold your hand, before you realized why you always seemed to notice when I wasn't in the room. The eras between you are parallel to the worlds built with my nose in a book, striking, developmental, new. But every time I lift my head up again, every time another story comes to an end, I look up and find you. This one is called Love in Cursive. They say don't bring a knife to a gunfight, but I think my problem is bringing love letters to a knife fight, and the knives always end up deep in my back before I can even get past the first few lines, choking and gargling a perverted variation of what those pages were supposed to be. Crumpled up and torn now in the pockets of my jeans, I wonder what a full letter would sound like out loud. Would it sound like the stained glass cage around my heart shattering into a million little pieces, grinding into a fine kaleidoscope of dust? Maybe. That's just me romanticizing another missed opportunity. And then the last one I'm going to read from my book today, and then I'll give you one new piece that I wrote this year, because my book is now a year old, is going to be called Drunk in My Kitchen's Church. I don't remember how you got stuck in my throat. No, this isn't another sexy poem. No, this isn't another trauma poem. This, my darling, is my exhaustion at gargling my own heartbeat. This, my love, is my frustration at counting bees in my veins as I try to calm down, calm down, calm. This, my dear, mi vida, is my plea for release from the chokehold of my own nonsense. And it's funny, because anyone else who is also fed up with this barbed wire sweater has known since about 5 seconds in what this concoction of rambling and cacophony of nonsensical characters is about. Yes, my lover, my steadfast anxiety. And oh, I'd have loved to maintain ambiguity, to maintain the cloak of imagery, of metaphor, of abstract that would turn this into an artful piece of writing instead of an on-the-nose cry for help. But I think I cut off my nose to spite the mind behind it a long time ago, if you get me, and I'm just tired now. Sana colita de rana doesn't work for everything. I'm tired of choking on wine to stop hyperventilating, to give myself a tangible problem to deal with so I don't stay doggy paddling up Schitt's Creek. Yeah, it's okay if you laughed at that image. It's fucking funny. But yes, it's also okay if you frowned, if you're wondering why I'm not committed, if you're stuck between pity and horror with no idea where the scale is supposed to balance out, because I am constantly all of those things at once when I'm in this poem. When I'm dancing with the words on the page, trying to make them love me, trying to make them my friends, to make them more than worn out life vests that squeeze a little too tight on some days and don't even inflate at all on others. It's either this or splashing sour red wine on white countertops, ruining an innocent blood orange that was in the way, and it was only kind of worth it. The wine is shit, it tastes like communion. But maybe that's a good way of keeping me from overfilling the glass again. I wish I could tell you that this poem was drunk, that it splashed out of me, that it was spaced out or high or driven by some force that wasn't my own, because honestly, it's embarrassing that this is the most coherent stream I've stitched together in about a year, and I thought that was the inspiration people moved to New York to find. God, I hope you think I'm crazy, because at least I know you'll think of me. And that's actually all my time. So those are the poems I have for you today. Thank you. And you can follow me at Tori Let's Poetry on Instagram. I'll put it in the chat.
Oh man, let's go. Like this train is not stopping. We're fucking here for all of it. Yes, Tori, yes, thank you so much. Get her book. I was honored to publish her, and I'm honored to have her hosting here at The Word Is Right. Thank you, Tori. I know you're out and about doing your awesomeness stuff, so thanks for being here. Next up, I have Elise Vasella, but I do not see her in the room. I'm sure it must have been something huge that kept her away from this evening, because she is always on time and she is always follows through with what she says. So I'm sure, I hope nothing bad happened. Elise, we're sending you all our love. So next up we have Ray Jane. A quick, since I got 2 minutes, I'm going to quickly plug for those who were not here in the beginning some of the upcoming events. We have the New Year's Eve show, New Year's Eve this year. We're going to be dropping the ball every time zone here in the U.S. So Eastern to Pacific. We're going to have an open mic. It's going to run the whole night. You'll have different hosts each hour. And if you're interested in hosting one of the hours, my Word is Right team, let me know if you have not already signed up for that. Because I do still, I think, need someone to host Pacific. So if you want to help out with that, let me know. And if you're not Word is Right and you want to help out host Pacific, let me know too, because that's a lot. It was a lot for me. It's a very long night. So that would be very helpful. We are 3 followers away from breaking into the 1,300 followers on Facebook. So if you're not following the Word is Right, can you just like go do that real quick, please? That would be like awesome, a huge help for us. If you want to be in the emailing list where we physically send you the links in the email, also Shaki G's monthly newsletter, let us know, send us your email. If you would like to come and be part of the Word is Right, have a show or workshop regularly, we do have slots open. If you'd like to feature next year, let us know. And of course, if you've never published a book of poetry, I'm sending out my letters of intent early next year. I'd be honored and humbled to consider any one of you who has not yet published a book. All right, next up, we have our one and only Ray Jane. It's Ray Jane everywhere you can think of. She hosts our Freestyle Fridays, the last Friday night of the month, right here at Word is Right. After Ray Jane, we have David Leo Serra, who I will go message because I don't see him here. He runs Spoken Word Paris. He is our French Paris guy, followed by Marco Romeo and then Jeff Taylor.
Greetings, friends. I am Ray Jane, as you mentioned. That's RayJane. You can find me on Instagram with that name. Also, all of my content is available for you on my website. It's rayjane.com. Shout out to Marissa and all my wonderful and beautifully talented colleagues, I'll say, in this pursuit of poetry and expression. Thank you for everybody who went before me. It's an honor to be amongst you and to have some space to share. As Marissa mentioned, I am the Thursday night online open mic host for the New Eurekan every Thursday at 9 p.m. Eastern. We'd love to see you, and definitely for the Word is Right, we love our Freestyle Friday folks. Come out, come join the cipher, or just be inspired by prompts. We do what we do in that space. So I've got 2 for you. One that I just like to share because it's fun for me, and another that I feel like says who I am. So the first one is entitled Love Outcast, and it's after the songs Elevators and Prototype by Outkast. Me and you, your mama and your cousin too, rolling down the strip on Vogues, coming up slamming Cadillac doors. My upbringing in love was familiar. It was music. Recollections swim amidst melodies, bobbing head instinctively when listening to me. It was falling in love foolishly, holding on to the root, the beginnings of butterflies bending intestines in a testing ground for affection, becoming his penguin, nesting, wondering aloud if it was the best thing, hoping it was at least fun. Still, sometimes you'd catch me singing from beneath my breath. I hope that you're the one. If not, you are the prototype. We'll tiptoe to the sun and do things I know you like. I think I'm in love again. And then that shit ends. Our song spun until spent. Out of love we went, replacing kisses stolen in high school hallways with resentment, discontent, telling myself I'm just being honest, as if love was a limerick, an amalgamation of lyrics, a developing Polaroid to shake until it makes some noise. Tells a tale of how love and life make music, how songs hold your secrets, making outcasts love with our weakness. Thank you. And the last one is entitled Here I Am. Sometimes I'm the honeycomb, and sometimes I'm the motherfucking bear. I ain't gonna bear with you. This growl will split you, make you forget your allegiances. You'll swear by it. Nah, you can't buy it so thick. It can't be packaged. Vibe so ornery and brackish. No wonder I'm stacked to the black with this magic. This angelic orifice can also be a fist. If you wild enough to fuck with it, I remain in the spirit. No matter how big I get, never too big to beg to see, to return to this chest. Yes, oh great divine, I offer you mine, this soft and unsafe that feels like enough when the risk is too much. With you, I'm so tough. Hannibal resurrected and told me not to be so rough. Time's up for the frauds barely hiding with their descent masks up, escaping spiritual mediocrity. I am now residing well deep into the skin of my pride, trying to get so free, so revived. Even if they caught me dead, they'd have to take me alive. Ain't nothing over here contrived. Every day is a battle to keep this stride. Here I am, shattering in pristine, precious shards, sharing off the weight of trauma. Here I am, as I need, all I need is one frock and one boot. Add to that eye for every truth, thrown in like eye of newt. This enchanted brew must have you confused and pooh. Allow me to return you to what you thought you knew. Thank you.
Oh my God, yes, Ray Jane. It's Ray Jane everywhere you can find her, Instagram, Facebook, and of course, the last Friday of the month, which is right around the corner. You get your ass back here to The Word Is Right for Freestyle Fridays. She'll show you what's up. She'll show you how to do it. Let's go. It is, I think it's seriously like one of the funnest shows we have on this platform. So let's go. All right. I just got a message from David Leo Serra. He's leaving work right now. So here's what we'll do. Like, we'll see if Marco, Romeo, and Jeff Taylor are ready. And then we'll slide him in after the two of you. So, oh my God, I'm so excited about Marco Romeo. Like, I fangirl every time he's on because like just wait. All right, Marco.
I have a piece. I'm sorry. I just matched with somebody on Hinge. I had to check it out real quick. I'm sorry. First round is on me. If you know the capital of Nevada or can make me laugh. Okay. Guy walks into a bar. He doesn't drink, but says he knows the place. Whatever, we're human. We contradict ourselves. He has a six-pack, all's forgiven. His bio says he writes poetry. Are you sure? He's smiling in every picture. Explain that. Take your time. Wait till you're satisfied with the mirror selfie you're taking in those shades you think will hide that went to bed round 2 up since 201 look. Smart thinking. I can't blame you. You need to attract somebody that rests easy. After your track record, you've seen that therapy, Copay. Lucky for you, your boy, bachelor number 1, the teetotaler downing whiskey, got a full 8 hours. Yeah. Now, you let it, you're no fan of shortcuts, so he ain't telling you about that bottle of melatonin. Kind of how you aren't telling him you hate secrets. Oh, you don't know this, but you might have to pay for dinner. I agree. I agree. It's bullshit, but his doctor is more expensive. Year and a half. He's been sprawled across some couch, looking within. You'd think he would stop believing his idea of what you need will make up for who he sees. Sound familiar? Oh, Carson City. Poem. Thank you. I got more time, right?
Yeah, you got 3 more minutes.
Yeah, no, I'm only going to use. I'm not going to use that much of it. I'm not on any social media right now. I'm on Facebook if you want to friend me and chat with me on there. But I deleted all of my social media pretty much because I've been going through a lot of mental health stuff this year. Coming out of a depression, and I need inner peace right now, and Instagram can't do that for me. So, but thank you, Marissa. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for this beautiful community. I'm always more inspired and more encouraged when I come here, because I think we all kind of, I don't know if I'm speaking for everybody here, but I feel like we all kind of have a hard time fitting in, and I feel like this is the place where everyone is got, everybody else here. So I'm just happy that there's a place like this, and I'm honored to be a part of it. And thank you, Marissa. Thank you, Mayukes. Thank you, everybody who's involved, and much love. Thank you. Thanks. I'm done. I'm not. That's it.
Oh my God. Like, I never know when Marco's gonna be done and when he's not gonna be done. Like, this is like interactive shit that he does. Like, this is probably all part of his fucking poem. Are you done yet? This is like what he does. He's fucking brilliant, and he's way smarter than me. And I never know when he's done. So like, I used to interrupt him and shit. And I was like, shit is part of his thing. And now I'm like, wait. No, you're brilliant. And Josh said it perfectly in the chat. He said, thank you for choosing you, because we need you. We get each other. You're 100% right about that. We get each other, and we need you just as much as we need each other. Like, thank you for being here, Marco. And anytime you ever, or anyone just wants me to hold a brave space for you, I'll hold a brave space. I can't guarantee anyone's safety. I don't say it's a safe space anymore. Fuck that. Nothing's safe. But I guarantee you I can hold a brave space that's in non-judgment for all of you if you're ever needing something. So yeah, thank you for being here. Thank you for just, I love it. I fucking love it. Let's go. All right, next up we got Jeff Taylor. Jeff Taylor is the fearless leader of Garage Poets out of Malden, Massachusetts, just outside Boston. We're so excited to have our partnership with Jeff and Garage Poets. And then I do not see Mr. Witz here. He was having some technical issues earlier, and I don't see Steven. Steven has said that he had some things to do as far as their rabbiing in new people to the congregation. I don't even know if that's the right term. It's probably not. I fucked it all up. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff happening in his rabbiness. So he may or may not be here. And if he comes later, that would be amazing, because his show is fabulous, and I'll plug him anyway. So we'll go. And David Leosa Ra said he would be on his way. So when David Leosa Ra gets here, then I'll plug him into the list as well. So we're kind of smooth sailing now. We're not We're not really pressured on time. So we got Jeff Taylor, followed by Greg Michaels, and then Elizabeth Oots.
So yeah, thanks, Marissa. Good to be here. Can everybody hear me okay?
Yeah, we got you, Jeff.
Awesome. I'm gonna if that's okay, I'm gonna share my screen. I'm gonna read a couple poems for you that are published in Bonfire Lit. Rich Boucher, who is here in the audience watching us, listening to us. He has something to do with that website. So you go check out all the poems there. This one is Subliminal. The letters on the screen are inhabited by people who want to kill you. They are fluorescent bulbs trapped in the walls of a maze shaped to spell freedom. After being fed 6 pills every 3 hours for 9 weeks, the letter people ate through the walls and hurled themselves into the space between the text. Their true goal is to direct, but the pharmaceutical regimen freedom put them on left them susceptible to believing they must be standing in a pool of your blood to make $1. They think love has a shape, a color, a required equipment list. A representative is asking you to lie on the couch. A profile has been created for you. You will be prompted to select a legacy administrator. Press spacebar to continue. That one there is Subliminal. And this, excuse me, this one here is I'm Not, But I Am. I'm not campaigning to be president, but I'm building my library. I'm not the founder of a social network, but I'm wearing a hoodie. I wasn't born with a silver spoon in my mouth, but I talk sitcom philosophies. I'm not a spy, but I'm chain smoking. I didn't go to flight school, but I'm a stoner. I didn't find God, but I married my best friend. I'm not a cult leader, but my children love me. I didn't consider myself an alcoholic, but I over-celebrated every minor holiday. I didn't create change, but I'm listening to podcasts. I'm not the heavyweight world champion, but I beat myself up. I didn't make the All-American team, but I know how to play the game. I'd make a terrible waiter, but I'll bring you what you ask for. Thank you. You can find those poems on Bonfire Lit.
You have like 2 more minutes, Jeff, if you want.
Well done, Jeff.
Thank you, Rich. Yeah, okay. You know what? I got another poem here I'll read. This one's called Bus Stop. I wrote it in like 1998 or something like that. So it's the very first poem I ever had published. It was published in the Poetry in England. It's called Bus Stop. I stand on the side of the highway of dreams, a ghost town crossroads. Waiting at the bus stop of forever, there's sunshine at the edge of real, but I know the truth. There are no blue skies, no rainbows, only you, sitting in a sunset in the rain. I live in a dreamland, occupying impossible corners in front of a burning horizon, eyes closed. I see a shipwrecked desert on the shore of the sun. I turn, there is you. I get high.
Whew.
That one's Bust Up. And I'm just going to go real quick into this one, the last one. I think I have time. It's real short. These were my wedding vows. It's called Reduced Art. I will build towers to watch you ride horses through our bed, and I will gild frames for the pictures of you painted on the inside of my skin. I will stretch my flesh like a gallery. I will walk my days raw for you. That was reduced to art.
Oh my God. Can you imagine having someone write those wedding vows for you? Whoo, Jeff Taylor, y'all. Damn. And by the way, I'm so glad. Hi. I'm so glad that you're doing Garage Poets the second and third Friday, because when you told me you want to spend more time with your family, I was like, oh my God, yes. I love that idea. We champion that. So yes, we love and support you so much, Jeff. Whatever you need and your family needs, family comes first for sure. But we are all here waiting to champion you.
Yeah, thanks, Marissa.
As well as everyone else. You can catch Jeff Taylor and Garage Poets right here at Word is Right, the second and third Friday nights.
It's just gonna be third Fridays. I'm like revamping constantly in my mind here, but it's just gonna be.
Why don't you just put like Rich? Just put Rich in charge of the second Friday night, because so many people love Garage Posts. Like, you can make it once a month. I'm not calling Rich out, but like, I'm just saying someone will take the second.
I'm talking to somebody about potentially taking some weeks.
Okay.
Yeah, Matt Wall might take some weeks, but I'm not sure.
All right. That sounds good. Whatever it is, whatever we can do to continue to promote that. You physically, personally don't have to do it, but yes, the Garage Poets has so much of a following now, and we love it, right, Rich? Rich Boucher is like, yeah, we love it. You can't do Garage Posts only once a month, but I mean, you can do it once a month, but have someone else do it like on the other one. It's totally fine. We're so honored and blessed to have met you, Jeff. So thank you so much. And for everyone who comes to support Garage Post. Stephen Blaine is in the house, y'all. I have to just say, Stephen, I mean, we're good on time, so I'm not like, well, now time has caught back up to us.
That's all right. I just want to say hello.
The Argentinian rabbi who you had on your show last night, I played for my Jewish friend who came over for breakfast with me this morning. Here comes David Leo Sirah. And I was like, oh my God, you have to hear this Argentinian rabbi. He's amazing. I never even really saw his face because I was listening the whole time I was working last night. And I thought he was from Spain. Like, the way he was, his dialect, I thought for sure he was a Spaniard, probably from the south part of Spain. But then when he said he was Argentinian, I was like, okay, well, that makes sense. Amazing voice. Like, he just... not as good as you, Steven. But his register was like, what the hell just happened? It was amazing. So I
Thank you.
I went back on your show. She's talking about going to the synagogue here and going back to worship. And I told her about your show, and I was like, you need to go do a show. I mean, I'm an honorary Jewish person now, so it's fabulous.
You are totally, you're better than many of my tribe. So no question.
Yeah, no, I love it. So yeah, we'll get to Stephen Blaine. Welcome, David Leo Sirah. So we're kind of back on track. So here's what we'll do. We're gonna let Coach Josh Smalls come in, and he's gonna take the place for Mr. Witz, who unfortunately was having a lot of technical difficulties. And then we're gonna kind of go back to the list. So we're gonna bring David Leo Sirah in, and then Stephen Blaine and Greg Michaels. We've been very good at keeping track of time tonight, but we're only now gonna shift down 5 minutes. So if we can handle a 5-minute shift, I think we'll survive, right? God will still love us. We're still going to be fine. All right. So the next three, we have the Coach Josh Smalls, who is my comrade in arms on the American Graveyard Calls to End Gun Violence book that is coming out at the beginning of this year. I'm blessed and honored to know him. He's amazing. Followed by David Leo Sirah, and then Stephen Blaine. And then we'll continue with our list. Greg Michaels, Elizabeth Oots, Terry Rose Dirtson, and Vivid, the poet, is closing us out tonight. So do not go anywhere, because she is fucking fabulous. And the best is she's going to close us, is the best. All right. Are you ready, Coach? Remember, y'all got 5 minutes. I mean, we're kind of coming to the end of it, so I'm not gonna be as picky.
All right. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
I prefer writing about waterfalls, beautiful landscapes, and greenery that changes colors by the season. So I want to write beautiful stanzas that tells you how the rain smells and how dark clouds find the clearest skies to claim for their own. I want to write verses that melt hearts like butter atop of freshly made blueberry muffins. What I want to do is tell you how challenging life is, but make it sweet, soft and sexy, like a storm claimed my smile today, so my eyes welled. And River Jordan me back to reality. See, the moon sat in the perfect purple dark sky, shined its blessings on skin that didn't match my soul. I sang prayers, hoping to hold an echo, begging for an answer that never came. No music, no bass, no drum. I had no voice, and I guess God wanted instruments, something he could dance to. See, I want to write in foreign tongues, write about how much I hate the person who created bullets. You see, I've never had a fear for guns, but bullets have a way to claim everything you love, a way to cut the lifeline from your tomorrows. I've been cheated 30 plus years, and I'm trying to find some reparations for my enslavement. See, I've been a slave to this mess since 20 days after my 19th birthday, a victim of an assassination attempt gone wrong. I've thought about suicide several times, even etched it across my right arm. My issue has always been the same. What about them? My babies, the loved ones, those I'd leave behind. What if it fails again? I mean, 5 shots couldn't take me, and having one chance to pull this thing off, well, so I've been failing for such a long time, this might not work. See, I hate writing about darkness, but I'm still trying to find the pieces of me I lost. The fragments I haven't seen since that day, the day bullets claimed parts of me I still cannot find. I rub these wounds every day, trying to be grateful, trying to tell myself like there's a burning candle to a blind eye. So I should be dancing because I made it this time. Even though it seems like a simple walk in the park, it's the hardest thing I've ever had to feel, because sometimes life lands us in wonderlands of promise, gives us beauty we sometimes only see when someone else reminds us, but sometimes none of this matters. And sometimes I just want to write.
Yeah, that was great.
Thank you.
Yeah, cool. You have like another minute or two if you wanted to.
This poem is a little bit longer than a minute.
You're fine. I got you.
Okay. There are times we forget to smile. Smiles sometimes turn idle moments into open windows. Some can brighten a room like center stage and your favorite musician having their way with your soul. Like Donny Hathaway voicing the holidays. Moments like this find comfort in your eardrums, can feed your spirit and move hearts like floating butterflies. Holidays don't come easy. They trap you in past memories that lingered for decades, and sometimes smiles become dance floors for lonely tears. I must have been 12 or maybe 8. See, the vision checked me in when the 6th grade was still fresh and spirits moved me from where I stood. All I remembered was laughs and vodka and gin and facial expressions that read danger zones to our young minds. Bad habits became lifestyles, yet we were burdened with the flavor of love. Granted gifts withstanding generations of grown folks and gathering bloodlines that made us feel like family. turn friends into lovers, those who were strangers once upon a time. Chances are most of our names will never meet a billboard sign. Yet the voices of relatives who have given up the ghost will live with us, even though we can't hear them speak or wrap their arms around our backs one last time. I've stood shoulder to shoulder with men whose teardrops wet my shirt, called out names I've heard over time. Some I've met before, others never register in my memory. Spirits housed in human shells for an appointed time, and I've known nothing except what utters from another voice of a loved one. Still, holidays make loaves of our moments. Decorate them like a sax finding the solo note you've been waiting all night for. If I could close my eyes now, I could see a face, or force my eyelids to love each other long enough to find a new smile, to feel a hug, hear the words, I love you, expand across this room. Holidays aren't always easy to journey. Some carry weights we've somehow forgotten. But holidays always grant us one thing: a moment to love, a moment to reflect, and a moment to focus on building one more shot at magic. You see, holidays aren't always easy, but holidays will always give you a moment for your heart to smile.
Oh my God, the Coach Josh Smalls. We fucking love you. You're the poet laureate of Charlotte, North Carolina. As far as we're concerned, we damn love you. Straight up, you're just amazing. Please get your ass out here for the poetry summit. AJ and I were talking about that. New Mexico Poetry Summit is going to be the first weekend of June next year. If you're interested in featuring, or if you're interested in just coming out here, let me know. If you need help with housing, financial help with housing, let me know. I'll see what I can do to try to get you somewhere to stay if my house fills up. If not, we can all sleep on top of each other. I'm all right with that too. All right. Next up, we got David Leo Serra, who I'm so excited about. We were able to get David on as a feature here at Word is Right. He leads Spoken Word Paris online. So if you have nothing to do on a Tuesday afternoon, at least my time, I love it. I want to be there every Tuesday, and then inevitably something happens, right? I wish I could be there every single Tuesday, but it is a room completely filled with some of the most brilliant minds in poetry. So please check out his stuff. I'm sure he'll plug his. And then of course Butter's cat always makes some sort of entrance. It might be Butter. Butter's like, y'all seen my butt plenty of times already today. But Butter the cat is awesome. We love Butter. After David, we have Stephen Blaine, followed by Greg Michaels.
All right. Thanks a million, Marissa. May the pink pigeon of poetry wink at you and bless you. Okay, I'm going to share my screen and we'll see what happens. Hopefully something good. Remember, if you have a hard time with the holidays, you have jingle blues. If you max out your credit cards on Christmas gifts, you have to pay jingle bills. I made all those up today. All right. The Song of Solitude community. One light and dark sky hovers everywhere to halo holy places and decrepit alike under crown jewel constellations scattered over the community of humanity, magnanimous kindness of quiet stars for all global locals connected by a web. Anonymous earth dwellers, monks, merchants, medics, married lovers who make time to dovetail their own fingers in solitary prayer that paints the air red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet. I fell in love with the silence of the soul that brings warm human intuition and reason to their knees in the never domed temple of midnight Paris, Prague, Istanbul, Mumbai, Rio, Boston, Montreal, and all cities, towns, villages on the omnipresent ground. stage of the spoken world, changing face of earth. One light and dark sky hovers everywhere and pierces countless hearts of artists, open-minded midnight makers of scriptures, sculptures, pictures, symphonies that symbolize all human longing, feeling, seeking, wanting, prophesying the coming of greater inspiration still. In the company of saints and abundant, undaunted light, the well that gives to all is never empty, but forever replenished and replete with complete knowledge that slakes our thirst for light. We are waves of one unbounded sea of spirit electricity. I whispered into the well of the heart, met by minor echoes, resonance of a temporary rarity, contemporary sincerity. Passionate search for the blue pearl in the private sky of the mind, sacred jewel, summit of the spirit, culmination of all meditation that holds the whole cosmos illumined in its contemplation, being conscious bliss. I sang into the listening air of midnight, melodic prayers and murmurs of discouragement that disappeared in a sequence of seconds, but were stored in the sacred record of everything ever said, sung, murmured, whispered, or simply held in the mind for one minute minute. I wanted to howl, but softly sang raw, off-key questions that dissolved in sunlight, breakfast chants, and meditation, followed by phone calls to pharmacies and family, plus electronic threads with prospective employers, while walled and windowed into snowstorm northern Maine morning, happily writing for nothing, obsessed with nothingness, and from time to time, looking for a living. Under the crested waves of frigid winds which populate the sky with pale crystals, I fell in love with the silence of the soul. Though all night I'd intoned the echoed wisdom of weather from a radio speaker that repeated what I'd said into a lonely microphone, tethered to towers that scattered my words to 500,000 satellite dish ears, tuned in to practical prophecies for the closest tenants of the planet. Hello, fellow citizens of the world. There is poetry opening everywhere, myriad eyelids of panoramic vision that begins with the bandwidth of our own outlook. As always, the voice appears in dreams and spills spirit secrets that do not dissolve in daylight. Love helps all the work get done. It's virtual heaven with a sudden survive. God is the only thing that's real and holds the whole dream. Just a jolt would change everything. A little bit of lightning is all you need. Light is might. He threw a window at the sun. Our global open secret God in multicolored, many splendored solitude wears this world to clothe naked light in nature, weather, time, sky, and mind. Hard to see what is behind our eyes. There is light behind the mind, whose only words forever are, I am, I am, I am. Merci.
Oh, yes. David Leo said raw and butter. The cat. Oh my God, your cat is so sweet. I just love your kitty. Yes.
I enjoy your work. I enjoyed your work very much.
Sí, moi aussi, très bien.
Merci.
If you are not on Spoken Word Paris, please go check out Delio Syrah and his show every Tuesday afternoon. It is wonderful, and they do a lot of screen sharing, and I love the screen sharing. I'm a kinesthetic learner, but I love see and hear things. I if I can see it, like I put captions on movies, which might be annoying to someone who's not used to it, but like it makes all the difference to me. I love it being able to see the words. So thank you, David, for doing that, and all your incredible work. Yeah, let's go. We're going to keep going down the list today. We have Stephen Blaine, Greg Michaels, Elizabeth Oots, Terry Rose Durson, and Vivid the Poet. That is it for the rest of the night. We're closing out now the 10 o'clock hour. I'm very, very excited to welcome up Stephen Blaine.
Well, thank you, Marissa. And boy, I just tuned in, and I'm blown away. Very fascinating work. This is a thing. I don't know if I've done it for you before, but it's about Christmas, and it is literally about Christmas. So I try and get it out of my system every year. Christmas ain't Christmas no more. It don't snow the right kind of snowflakes without you. All the carols that they sing sure don't have the Christmas ring as they did for you and I before. Christmas ain't Christmas no more. All those joyful tidings just don't feel the same. It's a wonderful life is playing, but it's not for me. I'm saying Christmas ain't Christmas no more. All the lit up Christmas trees and the smiling families, the happy referees are just things that drink away. Many times I took a pass on you or midnight mass. Hell, I'm always such an ass. I'm alone on Christmas Day. Christmas trees and the smiling families and the happy referees are memories to drink away. Many times I took a pass on you or midnight mass. Hell, I'm always such an ass. I'm alone on Christmas Day. Christmas ain't Christmas no more. Seems just like any other lousy time. Like the day my old dog died, and I huddled up and cried. Yeah, Christmas ain't Christmas no more. Well, Christmas ain't Christmas no more. Thank you.
Yes, you have time for one. You have time for another one. Please, one more.
Well, if I might, I'd like to do a little Joni Mitchell thing since
Oh my God, yes.
it's not bad, you know.
heart.
Well done, Stephen.
Thank you very much. All right, I mean, thank you. Thanks for asking. I've wanted to do this. Coming on Christmas, cutting down trees, putting up reindeer and singing songs, joy and peace. Oh, wish I had a river could skate away on. But it don't snow here, stays pretty green. Gonna make a lot of money, then I'm gonna quit this crazy scene. Wish I had a river could skate away on. Oh, I wish I had a river so long to teach my feet to fly. Oh, I wish I had a river could skate away on. Made my baby cry. She tried hard to help me and put me at ease. She loved me so naughty, made me weak in the knees. Oh, I wish I had a river could skate away on. So hard to handle, I'm selfish and I'm sad. Now I've gone and lost the best baby I ever had. Oh, I wish I had a river could skate away on. Wish I had a river so long, teach my feet to fly. Oh, I wish I had a river could skate away on. Made my baby cry. It's coming on Christmas, cutting down trees, putting up reindeer and singing songs of joy and peace. I wish I had a river could skate away on. Thank you.
Oh my God.
Beautifully done, Stephen.
Oh my
Thank you.
God. For those of you who are not in the Zoom room, you can't possibly know all the shit we're talking about in the chat. Not about Steven, because Steven's amazing. The fact so many people don't know who Joni Mitchell is or don't know this song. And it's amazing. It's an amazing song. Joni Mitchell is one of my favorite female musicians of all time. Oh my God. Thank you for doing Joni. Yeah. So now I'm going to do a Joni Mitchell workshop. We're
Oh
gonna
yeah,
write.
I'm down. I'm down.
We're gonna
Let's do
write
that.
to her music.
Oh.
And then Jeff Cottrell says, "Well, you could put it in Google and you can go YouTube it, and their whole album is there." Yeah, thanks, Jeff. Yes, Jeff Cottrell Wisdom. We should do. Oh shit! You know what? We ought to do a Jeff Cottrell Wisdoms thing where we all say something that Jeff Cottrell would say. That it would be like Mad Libs, but Jeff Cottrell style.
Google is your
Right,
friend.
Bricker Dummers.
If I took part in that, would it be like the being John Malkovich thing? I like be like Malkovich.
Fucked up. That would definitely. I would need to be very stoned for that. Yeah, but it would be amazing. I think we should definitely roll that way. I appreciate the rest of our readers. I'm going to give some latitude to everyone who's wrapping us up tonight because we're towards we're towards the end of the 10 o'clock hour. So I'm so excited to have everyone else here. We have 4 more featured readers for you. We have Greg Michaels, the urban cowboy poet. And I'm so excited to announce that his book has been officially nominated for a Pushcart Prize because why? He's fucking fabulous. That's why. I'm honored to publish Greg. His work is not like anything else that is out there. It's very unique. I can't wait to hear what he has for tonight. We have Elizabeth Oots, who is an amazing artist in her own right. She is part of the Fierce 15, who we published this year. Her book has this beautiful photography in it. If you've not had a chance to go and get her book, please do so. They are on Goodreads. If you're not on goodreads.com, go to Goodreads. Go review their books, get their books. Please do that. If you are one of my poets and you've not got your book on Goodreads yet, you need to do that. Send me your URL. Terry Rose Jertson is in 3. She has Chameleon Chronicles. She's part of the Fierce 15. And then we have Vivid, the poet. She's going to close us out. Well, so Vivid's going to close us out. So maybe right before Vivid goes, I will do a poem because I'm going to do a small little holiday poem for you all. So we'll see who, but because Vivid, I can't follow her. She's that good. No one can. That's why she's closing us tonight. But yeah, let's go. All right, Greg, are you ready?
Yep, I'm ready. Start my timer. Urban Cowboy Poetry on YouTube and Facebook. And I'll give you information about buying the book too. And I have a feature Thursday, January 12th in Cleveland, but it's also on Zoom on a virtual broadside and ephemera. Thursday, January 12th, 7 Eastern time. I'll put that in the chat too. Stephen did Joni Mitchell. I'm going to do Billy Joel, my version. Because Billy Joel's exact same age as I am, but he recorded a song The Longest Time when he was in his 30s. You should know by now that no man in his 30s can have any concept of the longest time. So I wrote my version for the same man, sings to the same woman 50 or 60 years later. Whoa, 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 for the longest time. Whoa, whoa, for the longest. If you said goodbye to me today, I might say, who are you anyway? But what can I do? Sometimes I forget my name too. I've not been all there for the longest time. I get lost on walks that I go on. Maybe you would worry when I'm gone. I get weird glances. I forget to zip my pantses. I haven't zipped them for the longest time. Whoa, whoa, for the longest time. Whoa, whoa, for the longest. Stop the voice I'm hearing in my head. It's a miracle that I'm not dead. Oh, how I need you. I hope you've needed me too. I've not been all there for the longest time. Maybe I won't last very long. I think I'm all right, but I could be wrong. Maybe I shouldn't be driving my car, but I've come this far, and it's more than I hoped for. Once I wished my impotence was gone. With Viagra, happiness goes on. Before the blue pill, I tried to make it work with sheer will. That hasn't happened for the longest time. Keeping me alive is an art. An implant device holds on to my heart. I know you're the woman that I wed when I take my meds, and that's all I can hope for. I don't care for all the gifts you bring. I feel like a fool when I lose things. My memory's so bad, but I will always know that we have loved each other for the longest time. Whoa, whoa, for the longest time. Whoa, whoa, for the longest. Thank you very much. Okay, we need a short poem. Urban legend, one that goes by in a flash. Sherry kissed her husband, Rob, as he caught the train to his brand new job. She wished him luck and kissed him twice, but she wanted to do something extra nice. so Sherry decided to flash. There weren't much chance of her arrest. Besides, she did have really nice breasts. But Tim was driving by the station. He saw her and lost concentration, and that's when his taxi crashed. A medical building was the accident scene where Brian was in the chair having teeth cleaned. Pam, the hygienist, was getting him flossed when the cab smashed in and his chair got tossed into her fingers. He gnashed. Brian suffered from badly torn gums. Pam lost 2 fingers and a thumb. Tim was diagnosed with whiplash. Bricks fell on Sherry and her head got bashed, all because she decided to flash. But Rob spent the day at his new workplace with a great big smile all over his face. He learned his new job with no trouble at all. He was glad, up until the hospital called, that Sherry decided to flash. Thank you.
Oh my God, let's go. Greg Michaels.
Okay, I'll buy the book, come see my feature. If you're in New York and you like classical music, come see us in Carnegie Hall, January 20. And there's an old website. I'll put that in.
For the Longest Time was great. I love For the Longest Time. It was great.
Thank you.
So funny, right, Stephen? Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Greg has been doing comedy.
He had me at the impotence and the blue pill. Okay.
Keeping me alive.
Haven't happened in the longest for the longest time.
Oh my God. But yes, Greg Michaels, the urban cowboy poet, he really is amazing. There's a reason his book is nominated for a pushcart. He will be at Carnegie Hall, so like y'all go check him out. If you want to see his full length set, it is on the Word is Right's Facebook page from earlier this year. Blessed and honored to be publishing you and featuring you, Greg. All right. Next up, we have Elizabeth. Oh my God. Yes, this woman. Thank you, Elizabeth, for all your patience. Hey. I'm so glad that you're here. Her book is delicately awesome. She is one of the few poets who has incorporated her photography into her book. If you haven't not checked it out, please pick up a copy of her book. She is wonderful. We're honored to have published her as well. After Elizabeth, we have Terry Rose.
Hello. So, quick funny story. The front of my book has this picture of an old typewriter. And my husband almost ripped his finger off when he was outside. He picked up the typewriter and moved it and caught his finger. He had to get 8 stitches. So he's trying to think of a better story than like the typewriter. But anyway, and I'll put my info in the chat. I just updated my my handle on Instagram. So I've changed that to elizabeth.oots.art. And so I will send that out in a minute. I've got a few poems to read. The first couple are from Was, which is the book. So I'll get started. The first one is called Slip Away. There's something I remember each morning as I wake that slips away as I tell myself I won't forget. The perfect phrase drifts away, a dust mote in a ray of sun, captured by a tiny demon bent on collecting all those things on the tip of my brain. Memory that will not hold, just out of reach. Words on scraps of paper, brilliant at their writing, but now strange strings of random words, offering no clues to whatever the hell I thought was worth writing down. What the hell could I have been thinking? Words written in the dark, almost illegible in the daylight. The thing that breaks your heart, scrawled on a receipt, and I have no idea if that's the beginning of a question or the end of the next poem. Let's see. The next one, and I'm terrible at time, so yell when it's time. Since it's cold here in the South, this one's a winter poem, since it's finally winter here. Winter Wanderings. The rare snow in Jackson's Mill brought everyone out to see the crisp white clouds that settled early Thursday morning. Bundles of striped and solid wool, not worn since the big storm 10 years ago, slowly walked and slid and fell down the trail that leads to the woods behind the house, then stood and tried to look through a tangle of scuppernong vines, a frozen lattice nailed together by thin icicles, then turned toward home when the cold became too much, to see a bluebird's nest shining like a cut glass bowl. The rare snow in Jackson's Mill made each snowball stored behind frozen peas a treasured crystal ball that told of winter wanderings and 17 inches of snow in early March. Who is... This one is called The Mountain. The mountain is velvet black tonight, a freshly erased blackboard, matte black wrought iron, not from a recent fire, unforgiving and swift, but from heavy rains, fist-sized drops, warm and smelling of earth, that turn the pale green of katydids so rich and luscious that it is pitch from here. And I am at peace, my heart love-soaked, dark and flooded with memories of a first date, an observatory, a view into the past, one kiss, then two paths into an expanding universe. I have one more if I have time. This one's a new one, so I'm just trying it out. It's not quite finished. So this one's called If Her Life Allowed It. I imagine she would have been the most beloved second grade teacher. Years of joy, passing on knowledge, days filled with noisy children, nights filled with her own family. But it was 1967. The phrase working mother, years away. A world where having a child meant giving up your job, your dreams, yourself. So she settled into the role she was expected to play, settled for a life of less. That's what I got tonight. Thank you guys for listening.
Yes, Elizabeth Oots, everyone. Yes, thank you so much, Elizabeth. We just love you. Please buy her book.
Love you, too.
And the photographs in there are just delightful as well. Yes. All right, we're gonna keep going down the list. We have two more poets plus me. We have Terry Rose Jertson. Are you ready, Terry Rose? She is part of the Fierce 15 from Red or Green Books. Her book, Chameleon Chronicles, Words Never Spoken, is available to. She's amazing. All right, here we go. The floor is yours.
Hi. Okay, so I'm going to start reading from the book, my book, The Chameleon Chronicles, and I have on pages right next to each other with my drawings, original art. The first one's called Truth. There's a song that says you have to be true to be kind in the right measure. I never really understood what that meant, because any time in the past when I was true with my words, they were not always kind. In my life, to be kind is to hold your tongue, because people rarely want to hear the truth. And the next piece is called Lies. Lies, your mouth continues to spit them out. They flow so easily from the innocent look on your face, swearing that the stories are fact, not fiction, until I prove them false and confront you. Squirming, knowing you were caught again. In my anger, I scream. You do not flinch. You could care less, like a buzzing fly in your ear. A mere annoyance. Just breathe, I say to myself. This too shall pass. Until the next time. And I have one I wrote today, which is not in the book, but I'm working on another book because this is supposed to be the Chronicles.
Hell yeah.
More than one, so Chronicles with an S. Okay. I wrote this in a workshop today, and the prompt was embody something. So you're going to guess what I'm embodying here. I am Black. Or do you like to change my velvety presence? I am ecstasy that dances on your tongue without a milky froth. Do not dilute my richness with sugary poison. This is blasphemy to my soul. I dare you to drink me. Slow sips without spilling my godly essence. I am divine. I am goddess. I am pure. Spare me your ungodly man-made confections. Fill your cup with me and savor the elixir of heavenly places. Thank you.
Let's go, Terry Rose. You do have some time left if you want. And yes, Shocky, she did say that. Yes. So you should be prepared for anything coming out her mouth. But yes, you totally have time for one more if you would like.
All right, I have this one also from the same workshop. You got it right, David. And I messed people up with that first line, and that was my intent.
Yes, and for those who didn't get it, it's coffee.
Namaste, coffee drinkers around the world. Okay, this was called Plan B. Well, if I had a Plan B, then most certainly I would have a Plan A, correct? Well, this reminds me of that skit from the Big Bamboo album of Cheech and Chong, when they returned to class from summer vacation and were unprepared for the writing test. What they did on their summer vacation. So for my Plan B, I woke up. Plan A was to stay in bed. And then I went downtown to look for a job. But the second day of my summer vacation, I had a Plan C. When I went to the beach and built a castle made of sand. Thank you.
Oh, yes. Terry Rose Jurtson, everyone. Yes, her book, Chameleon Chronicles, Words Never Spoken, is available. Yeah, let's go. I'm so excited so many of you came out tonight. Thank you so much for being here. Today is the feature of the features, right? It's just designed to be a tiny snippet from the features from this year. It's not meant to be a full feature. If you're interested in one of the features, go back and watch it. It's on the YouTube channel. It's on the Facebook page. Please do so. Follow, like, share, subscribe to everyone here. If you can't find one of the features that you're interested about, just message us at The Word Is Right and we can get you their social media information. If anyone is interested in helping to donate to The Word Is Right to help us keep the Zoom going for another year, we would love for anyone who wants to kind of pay it forward to do that for us. Tip the bartender if you would this evening. That would be fabulous. We're rolling into finishing our third hour. I'm going to go ahead and read a poem. It's a beautiful poem since the holidays are right ahead of us, and then we'll finish it out with Vivid the Poet, who's an incredible erotic poet, and she's just delicious in every way, and she's going to close us out, and I'm going to tell you are welcome ahead of time. All right. This poem is titled Bizcochitos. Bizcochitos are a cinnamon sugar cookie here in New Mexico, for those who might not know what that is. A longing yellow pours across the sky, like vanilla bean ice cream. No, not just vanilla. A French vanilla sunset filled with tiny black specks. The wooden deck creaks beneath my feet. I smell cinnamon entwined with smoke from the chimney that escapes on the vapors of my mouth. Each breath unique. Each breath dances beyond my body. Each breath pulling and pushing life. Quiet, this mountainside has become as twilight sinks with the sun against the sparkle of your last snow. Frost finds its way to every surface, especially my skin, hidden beneath this down coat. A crow caws in the distance. Return for the night, it says. But I am not ready to leave yet. The sky shifts to rose, risen from the city lights nearby. So bright I can even carry my shadow this late at night. The tips of my fingers tingle a tantrum. Return to the house. But not before I fall back, arms out to the side, into the frozen snow of this moment. It is all surely melted tomorrow. As if onto pillows I flail an angel. These arms and legs saved for one more day of this wicked winter wanting. Quiet crawls into my mind when my mother's voice calls me up. Time to leave the snow behind. For the smell of cookies finds my face, reminds me that tomorrow is Christmas. Poem. So thank you all so much. We're going to have Vivid the Poet come up and close us out tonight. I'm so honored and humbled that she has stayed in here this long. Thank you so much, Vivid, for staying with us tonight and for closing us out. I would have not wanted anyone else but you to close us this evening. If you're not following her, please do so. Facebook, Instagram, Clubhouse, all those great places. Yeah, here we go.
Hello, hello, hello. Can you hear me? Good, good, good. How's everybody doing? I'm not going to talk in between much in between my pieces. I'm just going into it. All right, here we go. I hope you like it. Flash floods. Warning. Do not enter. Warning. I would not go in there if I were you. Shit. I promise you that when I start to drip, you will need a long straw to slurp and sip every word that I feed to you. As the floodgates open, I will begin to overtake you. Be warned that I have no brakes, so please exit if you do not wish to go forward. It gets slippery when flooded. Warning. Excuse me. When wet. Move at your own risk. For if you slip on this slide, I might ride right into the middle of my punani. For this factory has no forceps to save you. Is this what you want? Is this what you really want? Floodgates. You may now enter. For the wetness that is about to escape will cause all these tracks on my road to see. Black and blue, blue and black, causing you to black out. Let me capture the wetness. I love to make floods. Again, I warn you. Are you ready? Poem.
Oh, let's go, Billy. Keep going. Woo!
I wanna lick, 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 lick you from your dick to your toes. I wanna connect my head to your hole. I wanna drip, 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 drip from my clit to your clothes so you can lick, lick, lick like a lollipop. Bring the towel so we don't stop, because what I heard is she liked big dicks. Size doesn't matter till it hits the click. Top with the cake topper, toppings on top of my pussy, please. Don't stop slurping. Inside of my slobber box, lips all creamy. I don't want you to stop. Drip, drip, drip like a lollipop. Because in my wet dreams, you ain't stopping. You know, I am. Dr. Throw Test, I am the headologist. My head game is on point. I have a 6-pack throat to take 6 strokes on 6 minutes with a 6-speed rotation guaranteed to make you croak nice. So be careful. I wanna lick, 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 lick you like a lollipop.
Let's go.
Last poem. That's what I want you to tell me. If big was an understatement, it would go right into the middle of my Pictionary, you know. I'm so sorry. My mistake. My dictionary. I must have dropped it on the floor back there. I'm so sorry. It's just a little too big for me to carry in my mouth. So, sir, may you help me, please? That dick over there, as I call it for short, is a little big for me to uplift orally, so I'll just read it. To every baby that you pour inside of me, as I devour it, I know it might be a little sin to wish I had a little twin that would ride your face. While I devour each taste of the rainbow, he needs to understand how much of the dictionary one can digest alone, not much. So while wishing I had an assistant to provide assistance, maybe a little much for this petite old little lady known as Dr. Throw Test. She ingests just a little bit so I could taste and then test. I'll take all of it while we mate. Let me count every baby that comes out of your prostate. It's big, bigger than the average. 11, 12, no, 13 strokes of gravity that become so easily while stroking, and I tremble to my knees as I touch it, as I stroke it, choke it, tongue twist and fuck it, then automatically it stands to attention, ready to salute every wish that I have been wishing for beneath a pivotal complex of skin, ready to devour everything that's within the head that I'm fed in my throat sandwich, a delightful pleasure. As juice leaks down my lips, it doesn't stop. Cream de la cream, I like it. The cream does my body good. I'm fed it and I'm fed, I promise. I'll never get full. Tickle my nostrils, sir. Through the back of my esophagus, sir. Inside of my groove, sir. Between my nostrils, shit, it's a little big. Nah, bigger than the average. Nah, just like I expected. I love it. And the body it's connected to. Every second of love making in my throat makes me connect more and more as the throat goat takes every stroke and stroke. I'm almost done. But first, let me remind you, I am Dr. Throw Test, and sometimes we may hit high notes. So just know, my head game is on point, but today it's a little big. So I throw my hands up, touchdown, poem. Thank you guys.
Well, holy fucking shit.
Can we why it's called Vivid. Wow.
If I may, Vivid, that was exceptional, dirty in the dark goth of the highest order that I think I've heard in a really long time. And can I ask you a question?
Sure.
Because it's killing me if I don't ask you this question. Are you wearing a dress that's from like an earlier era? Because I am fascinated by that. It looks amazing, first of all, on you, but is that like an era specific dress?
It's just a see-through. Yeah, it's just a see-through garment. Mm-hmm.
Well, it's lovely on you. It's got a kind of a turn of the century frontier almost vibe that's pretty wild, and I love it.
It's meant to make you die a slow, miserable, delicious death.
Yeah, that.
Sit with that. Sit with that, Rich. Yeah.
Sure.
Oh my God. That was everything. Y'all, if you're not coming to Moist Mondays, rearrange your fucking schedule. Like, you gotta be there. I'm just saying. Because we don't record it, so you can't go back and watch. Like, Vivid Feature, you have to be there. And so if you enjoyed yourself this evening, remember, erotic is a spectrum, right? It's a whole spectrum. What brings you pleasure? And that is nothing to feel ashamed about or feel like, oh my God, I can't talk about or listen to. Yes, you can. You all did. And it is brilliant and beautiful. And fuck, she makes me want to do better, like be better in every way. I love it. And I'm just so excited to be.
Are you moisturized and compromised, Prada?
Oh my God. Kenya. Oh my God. Yeah, so Kenya and Vivid both were features this year, Moist Mondays, and I hope they come back and do it again because it is so much sexier when they're there. And yes, so please come and participate. If y'all are not coming, if you're not in Moist Mondays, you gotta come. It's the only show that we do dark. Where we're not actually recording. But thank you so much to all of our featured readers this evening. Thank you to our featured poets. Thank you to everyone who supports The Word Is Right. I mean, we've been 3 hours and we got over 20 people in the room still all night. This has been, I mean, it's like a dream come true. I would have never thought that I would be surrounded by such brilliant people. So thank you, everyone, for just supporting this platform and everything that we're doing. If you have stuff going on next year, share it to The Word Is Right. We want to help you advertise that, network that, get that going. If you've not featured and you want to come feature here, let me know. If you have featured and you want to come back in 2023, let me know. If you want to come host a show or workshop regularly, please let me know, because we have slots open. We're definitely accepting people into our Word Is Right family. Gifted, thank you so much for being here. Just fucking thank you all so much for holding this space and for continuing to love on poets. If you have not gone to our Facebook page and liked and followed the Facebook page and IG page, please do so. If you've not done so on Instagram, please like, share, subscribe, follow. Let's go. I popped a bubbly at the beginning of the show, and I'm so excited to be closing it out with all of you tonight. Don't forget, we have our New Year's Eve show. In 2 Saturdays, we're going to be toasting the dropping of the ball coast to coast. It is an open mic that's just going to run and spill over across all of the hours. You don't need to sign up ahead of time. You just show up, get on the list, and we get you on. So come back, please, New Year's Eve. All right. Other than that, I'm going to toast you my regular good night toast. Grab your glass, your drink, your water, your cup, your hands, whatever you would like to toast.
Marissa, clink the screen. I got my old fashioned right here for you.
Oh,
There
man.
you go.
Old fashions are my weakness. I love them. So here we go. Again, much love, peace, and blessings to all of you. Here's to health and your company, and one for the lasses. Let's drink and be merry, all of our glasses. Let's drink and be merry, bad thoughts to refrain, for we may or may not ever all be here again. This has been The Word Is Right's open mic, not open mic. It's been a long night. It's been The Word Is Right's anniversary show, going into the 3rd year. Thank you all so very much, everyone who featured. We'll see you back. Yes, come back, Greg. Come back for the New Year's Eve, and you can play that. That would be amazing. Thank you all so much. I'll see you for the New Year's Eve special, and then some of you, I'll see you next year. Peace and blessings.
Christmas Eve?
Bye.
Christmas Eve next week, no show?
Next week is Christmas Eve, no show. But in 2 weeks is New Year's Eve, and that's the show. Okay? Bye, everyone.
Bye-bye.